Tatum Show. It's the B Tatum. It's the B Tatum Show.
All right, I think we get it. It's the B Tatum Show. Welcome, everybody. You know, I got to talk about this subject matter. It's been boiling in my spirit all day long. It's been boiling in my spirit. It's just we're gonna talk about it. Thank you all for the support. Thank you for coming on. Make sure you hit the like button. Make sure you subscribe if you're not already a subscriber of the B Tatum Show. I'm gonna let some people get in before I get into this, but the world that we live in today is so backwards. It's such a farce. Like we live in a fake world. We live in a fake society. Like, this is not even real. You have a second lieutenant on a traffic stop take police on a 1.5 mile ride without stopping. He refused to stop. Now, he had an excuse after the fact that said he want to stop in well-lit area. I get it. Okay, that's fine. But to them, he goes 1.5 miles without stopping. Sets his camera up and refusing to obey the police. And they kiss his, where's my cuss word at? They kiss his the whole time, saying he was done wrong. He a black man. He was really scared. You a second lieutenant in the military, you scared of a traffic stop. You get your out the military. Then it comes to Staff Sergeant Pentland, Jonathan Pentland. Make sure I say his name right. And now he's the problem. The black man at the traffic stop was wrong. Black, white, or green. He was actually Cuban or whatever. He was Puerto Rican or something. He wasn't even really black. But a black man at the traffic stop was wrong. The white man at this thing, he ain't wrong. I'm gonna show y'all the clip. Y'all don't even have to. Don't even waste your time being upset. I'm gonna show you the clip. Don't even worry about it. Brandon Tatum's gonna show you what really happened. I want y'all to watch the clip, and you tell me if this guy's wrong. And I'm gonna preface it because I don't know what this clip have everything in it. Let me preface this real quick. This guy here, admittedly, he does not live in this community, this little cul-de-sac community, this little area. He don't live there. This guy is married to the lady holding the camera. They accused him of starting a fight with one of their neighbors, picking a fight, causing problems, walking through here. He don't live here. This man said, get your out of my neighborhood. Ain't got nothing to do with him being black. Get out of here. I'm going to let you watch it. You tell me what you think.
Go away right now. Call the police.
Hey, they've already been called. They're just waiting.
Picking fights with who?
You know what? Maybe you should hang on a little longer. We'll see how it goes. Then we won't have to get the report by ourselves.
What is it you're doing here?
Walking.
Then walk.
Out.
Okay, and that's what I was doing. She came out of the house and ran
Well, you've been here like 15 minutes now.
He said she came out of her house and she ran up to me. So he's admitting that he got into a confrontation with somebody in this community. He don't live here. I'll play it.
Let's go. Walk away.
Keep walking.
Walk away.
I already walked away.
Walk away right now. You need help?
You got this on camera.
I'm happy to help you. I didn't hit you. There's a difference between
Pretty
pushing
sure
you.
you were the aggressor, buddy.
You're aggressing on their neighborhood.
Why is he even still arguing with this man? You don't even live here. Go on about your business, bruh.
Someone came running at
Walk
the
back.
house.
You better walk away. You walk away. You're talking to my wife right now.
That's your wife?
Walk away.
I didn't.
He talking crazy to his wife. He pushed him and said, hey, bro, you walk away. You talking to my wife. That's your wife? I didn't know that was your wife.
Walk away.
Your wife will speak.
Check it out. You either walk away or I'm going to carry your ass out of here.
Dude, if you touch
What do you
me,
want to do?
You better not touch me.
Or
I'm
what?
not arguing.
What are you going to do?
You up on me.
Let's go. Walk
I'm not
away.
upset. I didn't do anything to you.
I'm about to do something to you. You better
I
start
didn't do
walking.
anything to her. I didn't do anything to her.
You better start walking
So
right
when
now.
you come after me like that,
I ain't coming after
you're the one in the
you.
wrong.
You're in the wrong neighborhood, motherfucker. Get out. Get out.
I live here, sir.
Where? Where's your house? What's your address?
Maybe we should walk you home.
You can't walk me home.
Well, you bet. You want to bet what I can do?
I live here, sir.
Okay,
Right
what's
now,
your
you are
address?
harassing the neighborhood.
I'm not harassing anyone walking through the neighborhood I live in, sir.
Where? 'Cause check it out. We are a tight-knit community.
Okay.
We
How
take
long
care
have
of
you
each
been
other.
here? How long
A
have you
hell of a
been
lot
living
longer
here?
than your ass, because
How
I
long
have
have you
never
been
seen
living
you
here?
before in my
How long
life.
have you been living here?
That's
Why
none of
does
your
that even
business.
matter to you?
How long have you been
It
living
doesn't
here?
matter. You know what? Get the hell out of my face.
You've been
Get out of my
here.
face.
You walked up to me.
Check it out, motherfucker. I ain't playing with you. You either get your ass moving, or I'm gonna move you.
You smell drunk.
You want to bet?
You are drunk.
I'm about to show you what I can do.
I would suggest that
You better walk away. Walk away. Walk away.
I'm walking. You keep following me, sir.
There's only one way out of here. It's right over there.
There's multiple ways out of here.
At this point, how y'all know they charged him with assault and acting like this man is a racist. This guy causing problems in their little cul-de-sac. He don't live nowhere around here. He causing problems. He get confronted by a man that's saying, look, I'm protecting my community. If this was a black man and this was a white man, nobody would give up. If these were two black people, nobody would care. If these were two white people, nobody would care. But because he's a white man and a black man or a black kid, they want to cause all kind of problems and call this man a racist. It bothers me. I'm gonna let it finish because somebody say something to him at the end that I think is invaluable.
You want to bet? Walk away.
So in the video, you couldn't see it, but in the video, at the very end, a young lady was like, "Hey, you know, you're not gonna win this. You need to walk away." And it sounded like a black lady that was coming to his rescue. But to me, I don't see how this is a problem, and I don't see what this has to do. Why it has anything to do with race? It has nothing to do with race. Anybody walking through here causing problems. You see, let me tell you something. If you look at it carefully. Because these disingenuous people never show you this. Look at it carefully. I want you to watch something real quick. If this guy is so racist, and this is the racist encounter, let's see. Let's keep scrolling up. This is such a racist encounter. Then why don't the white people have a problem with these black people who are walking up the street right here? They don't have problems. So if this guy's a racist and he don't want white people, black people in his community, there's two black people that are walking up this street as the scenario is playing out. Two black people walking up the street. They ain't got no problem with nobody. He ain't got no problem with them. They ain't got no problem with nobody in there. Black people walking up the street. But this man is a racist. And he's just picking on black people. These black people just walking up the street minding their business. If he was walking down minding his business, I guarantee you would have no conflict with none of these people. But he's not. He's not. Somebody said, what from the video make you think he was causing problems? Let me go back because there's some people in the back smoking crack. Listen to the video.
Go away right now.
Call the police.
Hey, they've already been called.
So they say we already been called. They already been called. Why did they call the police? How did they get face to face? And why did they call the police? Listen to it.
They're just
I'm
waiting.
picking fights with who?
You know what?
I'm picking fights with who? Okay, listen.
Maybe you should hang on a little longer. We'll
Let's
see
go.
how it goes. Then we won't have to get the report by ourselves.
What is it you're doing here?
Walking.
Then
walk
walk.
out.
Okay, and that's what I was doing. She came out of the house and ran
Well, you've been here like 15 minutes now.
Let's go. Walk away.
He said, I was walking down the street, so she came out of the house and ran up to me. So clearly he had a conflict with somebody before they told him to get out of the neighborhood. So it's not, he not just some random dude walking through and they go, oh, it's black people. Oh, it's black people walking through the neighborhood. I'm going to get mad at black people. When you can see there's other black people walking through the same neighborhood. Look, they black. These ladies done walked down and back. And they back. But the big racist white man supposedly have so many problems with black people. These folks didn't walk down and back. Clearly there's a conflict with this individual right here. Man versus man. But the people who brains is still stuck on crazy because this is this is how y'all think. This is how they think of black people. dumb victims can't even walk down the street. He can't be wrong because he's black. He can't do anything wrong. If this was 2 black men, y'all would be all on World Star saying, yeah, that's right. You should have slapped that dude. If this was 2 black men. But when it's a black man and a white man, this man can't be wrong. It's funny that people are defaulting to saying, oh, he was just walking down the street. You know how many black people probably live in this community? You know how many black people walk up and down the street? And they painting a picture of this man out here like he just stalking every black person that walks down the street. Why? Think to yourself, why do he have a conflict with this guy? Why are they even recording? Because he's the gatekeeper of white people. When you seen black people walking up and down the street as they are getting into a conflict. This is what bothers me. And I always got to be the one that's taking the side of the white people. Because black folks are 9 times out of 10, they the ones wrong. If this guy was black and he was white, I would agree the same way. I'd say, I don't care what color this guy is. Why are you even in this neighborhood walking through here getting in conflict with people? If he wasn't doing anything, a staff sergeant in the military probably wouldn't even be talking to him. He said, I've never seen you before and I live in this community. He clearly has never seen him before. They don't live next to each other. So why is he walking up this street getting into stuff with people around this neighborhood? But because he black, like Jericho say, the Fabergé eggs of society, because he black, he can't do no wrong. Only because he white. It's a mathematical equation. If this guy is black and this guy is white, he can do no wrong. If you got a second lieutenant who's black, who's doing all that stupid stuff, and the police white, oh, the black man can't be doing nothing wrong. Let's see. He is a sergeant first class. Did I say staff sergeant? I don't know. I'm looking at the thing here. So sergeant first class, and somebody in the military tell me whose rank is higher. Is a first class? Is a sergeant first class higher than the officer in the military? I thought it was, but I'm not sure. I'm not in the military. However, I don't understand how this is even on the news. 2 people having a confrontation in a community makes the news only because somebody's white. I'm just sick of it, man. I'm sick of it. I'm sick of it, man. And all they do is talk racism, man. It kills me. Stop looking at race and just go off of what you see. If the guy wasn't white or whatever came in, would you be still crying about it if the guy wasn't white? No, you wouldn't. All right, let me get to some of these super chats real quick. He isn't racist if he didn't say anything racist, right? See, this is the thing. Why is he racist? Only because he's white. That's why people are saying he's racist. Only because he's white. That's racist. The man didn't call the boy race out not one time. The man didn't call him a racial slur or nothing. This is a man saying, you don't belong here. Get out of our community. And he's a racist. It boils my blood. Anyway, let's see. If this is a gated community, as it has been stated, this kid is trespassing unless he lives there, but he has also been stated he does not. The sidewalk and street are all private property. That could be true, but it doesn't matter. I mean, it does matter. Like, that will speak to why this guy is confronting him if it is a gated community. But regardless, gated, private or not, is he in the community causing problems? If he is, he needs to walk away. But y'all know how that works. Jasmine, thanks so much for the super chat. The kid lives in that neighborhood, Tatum. He didn't hit that man or curse at him. Why put your hands on him? Let's go back, because people don't, they brains just ain't geared the same way. Let's go back. Why did he put his hands on the kid? I think I can get off the screen. Why did he put his hands on that young man? Okay, let's look at it for the people who are I don't know what's your problem, but why did he put his hands on a guy? Listen to it.
There's a difference between pushing
you were the aggressor, buddy.
You're aggressing on their neighborhood.
Someone came running.
See, now he walking up on this man's wife, running his mouth.
Walk back.
You better walk away. You walk away. You talking to my wife right now.
That's your wife?
Walk away.
I didn't do
Walk
anything.
away.
Your wife was speaking.
So he running up on the man's wife, and he pushed him. Do y'all watch it again?
I didn't hit you. There's a difference between
Pretty
pushing
sure you
you.
were the aggressor, buddy.
You're aggressive on their
Aggressive when
neighborhood.
someone came running. That's
So he walking up on the man's wife. The man pushed him out of the
You
way.
better walk away. You walk away. You talking to my wife right now.
Okay. All right. I guess he just pushed him because he's black. Okay. All right. Let's keep going. All right. Let's see. Christian, thanks so much for the super chat. Tracy, thanks so much for the super chat. Jeff, thank you so much for the super chat. Kids should have kept walking. Well, my thing is this: if you got into it, you want to walk around. You want to walk around and be bold and be doing all this, and then when somebody confronts you, then you're a victim. Why don't you just walk away? Well, you don't have to, and then somebody confronts you, fight him then, or walk away. That's all I got to say. But I find myself having to always defend white people. Can black people start doing things that I can get on here and say, you know what, man, that white man should have never did that to that black guy. That should have never happened. I wish that I could say that. But I'm looking at this, and I'm not looking at white and black. I'm looking at this man is having a conversation with this guy, and I don't see nothing wrong in there. And then you add in color, and people, they're racist against the white people. Somebody wrote a comment and said, you a bootlicker. Oh, really? I'm a bootlicker? Oh, that really hurt my feelings. That's the 45th time I've been called bootlicker. Can you come up with another term? And you can give me a super chat to call me another term. Somebody said, nice catch, Tatum. I just don't understand why. And then, you know, all these black people, I'm gonna show you a video of it. All these black people, let's see, March at Sergeant House. All these black people is all in front of this man's house. And I'm gonna show y'all because then you can understand why I feel the way I do. I'm gonna show you a picture of all these black people at this man's house. Brandon, even if you, as big as you are, walking up on my wife like that, oh man, bruh, gonna get with it. I mean, I expect you to. I lose respect for you if I'm running up on your wife talking trash and you don't do nothing. Bro, you a wankster. So let me say this. Let me get it. As soon as these ads pop off of this video, I'm gonna show you. And I'm gonna tell you why this makes me upset. This bothers me. It bothers me that the image that I'm looking at. They out here, let me wait till they crowd around. They out here with bullhorns. I'm trying to find if there's a picture of the crowd. Here's one image of it. They out here with bullhorns and everything in front of this man's house. They all out here with signs and protesting. Somebody, anybody, show me where they outside drug dealers, and I'm not talking about just this community, but show me where black folks are outside drug dealers' houses that's selling dope to their kids. Show me where you see stuff like this at. Show me. We want justice. We want justice. We want justice. But black folks won't do none of this when there's other black people doing stuff to them. I almost want to Google search this community and look at the crime in the area and see if there's been black on black violence in this area. And then when I see it, I want to see y'all outside doing this against other black people. But you won't. Because y'all don't, because most people, and I'm not saying them specifically, but most of the time, they don't care. It's got to be political. It's got to be race related. Because I ain't never seen no rally, no riots like this, or somebody protesting in front of another brother house who killed somebody. Tashawn Lee, I ain't seen no protesting with Tashawn Lee. Sakaria Turner, which I keep saying because people need to know, our channel supported that girl with like almost $200,000 a GoFundMe. Sakaria Turner, they not doing this to find her killers. Where they at? They ain't in front of their house. But let a white man do something. They all in front of the house like they really care. I don't like stuff like this. It's bullcrap to me. It's not genuine. Let me get to some of these other super chats. there are only so much people are going to continue to take of this victim nonsense. Eventually, people are just going to stop wanting black folks around. Let me tell you this. Let me tell you this. And I'm not even trying to be weird about this, but like, what do black people? This is what I want to know. What do black people expect society to do about what's going on? When every time something happens, you cry wolf. A black man get killed unjustifiably, and a black man get killed justifiably, and y'all do the same outrage. A black man gets shot after pulling a gun on police, and y'all just as outraged as Rodney King getting beat. Where are you drawing a line so you can fix something? Black people have the most violent culture in American history. You can say there's reasons why. Okay, I agree with you. There's some systemic reasons why black people have been in a position that they're in. That doesn't mean it's all white people's fault. But what do you want people to do? You don't have any solutions. All you have is hatred. Hatred. Anti-police, anti-white, white folks, we need reparations. You don't have no solutions. People would be more willing to help you if you can help yourself. If black people were protesting in their own communities, when black on black violence is plaguing our young people selling drugs to each other, going to prison all day, then people will probably try to help you more. But when y'all going around trying to usurp your authority over people, when half of y'all out here looking like you need to exercise, obese, listen, I'm almost to the point where I'm fed up. I'll get over it though. Let me get to a couple of these other super chats. Let's see. Phoebe, thanks so much for the super chat. Let's see. How much of the race hustling is about money? It seems that a lot of these viral moments end up with somebody asking for some payouts. Of course, they don't care nothing about justice. They just want to get paid. Tiffany said, you're on fire. Let's see. Rhythmic riot. This type of behavior is being reinforced by the media. It's going to get worse. Man, you come to my house with that, I'm going to pop you. That's all I'm saying. You walk up on my wife, black or white, you better count your teeth. Yep. After you come out of that coma, you count your teeth. Michael, thank you so much for the super chat. Appreciate it. Nico, thank you so much. Nico, thank you so much for the super chat. Let's see. I think SFC officers are a different rank structure. They outrank enlisted. However, I've been in 19 years and a second lieutenant ain't saying blank. That's funny. To the SFC and up. He can, but he won't. I like that. Brandon, your BS detector is 100% accurate. Let's see. Do some soul searching, Brandon. You're becoming tainted. Racism may not have been the motivation, but the sergeant could have lost his life touching this man. Your patrons are racist, and you ignore it. Why? What? The sergeant could have lost his life touching this man. How? What you mean the sergeant could have lost his life touching that man? He could have lost his life in the wrong community messing with people he shouldn't have no business messing with. And my patrons are racist. What are you talking about? You know how stupid it sounds when people say the people that follow you are racist. How are you racist and you follow a black man and you got 8,000 people watching this at one time? Most of them are probably white. You can see all these super chats. People love me. If you racist, you wouldn't support a black man. How dumb are you? Anyway, but thank you for the $15 of stupidity. I appreciate it. Let's see. Martha, thanks so much for the super chat. I appreciate it. Love your videos, B. Tatum. You speak the truth and agree with you on what's happening in America. Keep up the good work. Let's see. Stephen, law enforcement, abolishment would only last about a month. We could clear the streets in a week. Nobody would dare act a fool after that. Purge coming. 100%. Like, let me tell y'all something. Let me tell y'all something. These people are crazy. They want to abolish the police. Okay, so abolish the police and let vigilante justice be up front. Are you really ready for that? Because if the police are not around, then that means the people police themselves. So that means then I can do what I want to do to you at any given time because there's no laws. There's no police officers. There's nobody to enforce laws. So if you come in my yard and I don't like the way you're looking today, I can smoke you and not care about it. Like what kind of world do y'all think y'all living in? Some young thug come break in my car and I go out and put 25 rounds in him. Is that the reality you want? You said no law enforcement, abolish the police. Well, fine, let us police ourselves and see how y'all gonna fare out. Come and do a home invasion in my house. I'm gonna light it up like the 4th of July up in here. I'm a reload. I might put a whole 1,000 rounds down course. I say down course. I'm trying to say down range. I'm gonna put 1,000 rounds down range. Do you really want that? Okay. They want the Wild Wild West, but they don't want the Wild Wild West. They want the Wild Wild West, but they want the white police officer to protect them after they get crazy. Let's see, fun stuff. Thanks so much for the super chat. Is this just racism reversed? Yeah, I mean, it's just racism. That's exactly what they're doing. They say, well, my ancestors were treated bad, so I'm gonna treat you bad. Dumbest people on planet Earth. Thank you for speaking the facts. The officer made an honest mistake. I tried to leave a comment on the first super chat, but bam, you made another $5. Take care. Thank you. I appreciate it. Let's see. Let's keep going. Why don't you comment on cops beating people and taking their kids over COVID-19 rules instead of playing into the false? I don't know what you're talking about. Show me a video. And I may comment on it if I see it. You have the best common sense. Thank you. I appreciate it. Let's see. D-Steen. These punks are going to hang out in the predominantly white neighborhoods, provoke the people who live there to get 5 minutes of fame on social media and pay out from the city. It's better than welfare. I tell you what, I'm almost consistent with believing that. I'm a patriot and I'm white. Last time I checked, I'm not a racist. Exactly. These people are dumb. Let's see. Love your viewpoint. 100% police. Some need better training, but I'd rather have police than me become a gunslinger in 24/7. 100%. I think people rather have the police to be doing it than me in anyway. Ignore my super chat. Laugh out loud. I've had a few just watch your first video tonight and got confused. Peace, love, and all that. Let's see. Ignore my super chat. Laugh out loud. I've had a few just watching your first. Oh, you had a few to drink. Let's see. I can't really determine if it's racist because I need to know what happened before the video. Otherwise, it's people in their feelings and opinions. 100%. I mean, there's no way to say it's racist. I mean, how do you know? I mean, they're just making up stuff. I would lose all our rights and then would never be USA again. Let's see. Abolish the police so that the federal government can get in control of policing. Listen, y'all heard me say this on Laura Ingraham. I said this everywhere. They want to federalize police. They don't really want to abolish the police because, you know, when the municipal police go out of commission, the county takes over that jurisdiction. They're just not unpoliced. The county sheriff take over municipal jurisdictions if the police are disbanded. What they really want to do is they want to federalize it. So if they get somebody like slow-mo Joe Biden, who's the most popular president in United States history, if they get somebody like him in the office, he can run it from the White House. They can pick one person, that person can run the whole country. That's exactly what they want to do. You see them trying to stack the Supreme Court justice. I can go down the road. Brandon, I bleed the same blood you do as our Father God gives us both the same air to breathe. 100%. We brothers. Let's see. The NCO structure of the Army, it's Sergeant E5, where I'm at right now, which is greater than Staff Sergeant E6. Well, no, let's see. I guess that's an arrow. So Staff Sergeant E6, Sergeant First Class E7, Master of First Sergeant E8, Command Sergeant Major, and Sergeant Major E9. Okay, that makes a lot of sense because, man, I don't know nothing about the military structure. I know that if you go in with a degree, you can be a second lieutenant or an officer in the military, and I guess that's not an E. That's not in the E rank. You in the O rank. So I don't know how all that works, but I used to think staff sergeant, first class sergeants are like, especially drill sergeants are the coldest dudes on the thing. That's what I thought. So anyway, if watching and supporting you is racist, well, label me one. Love you, Officer Tatum. Defund the media and world peace will soon follow. 100%. I agree with you 1,000%. The media is the problem. The media is the problem. 100% the problem. Let me go back to the super chats over here because I can't read them over there. All right, let me find you. Okay, right there. I got it right here. Let's see. Send you a super chat so I can join the racist squad. Laugh out loud. What a bunch of clowns. A bunch of clowns. A bunch of clown babies. They won't protest at the dealer's house because they get shot. And they only protest people that won't fight back. The irony. 100%. If watching and supporting you is racist, I think I answered that one. Thank you so much, baby. I appreciate it. Let's see. Mike, bought your Christ Privilege shirt, and the shirt fits perfectly. Just wanted to give it a shout out. So I appreciate that. If y'all haven't bought the Christ Privilege shirt, see, this is the hoodie. We sold out of the hoodies, but if you want the shirt, go to the Officer Tatum store after this live stream and go ahead and get that shirt, Christ Privilege shirt. Let me finish these super chats up, and I'm going to finish what I was saying. Brandon, can you do a video about the shooting of a 13-year-old boy, Adam Toledo, by police officers? Somebody sent me that video. I'm going to look into it, and I'll do a video about it. Leftists would take out real fast. The only reason most are alive is law-abiding citizens won't commit murder, right? That's true. That's real true. Tatum, you have the hate virus against you because you have the truth and a body. Keep up the great work. I appreciate it. What happened before the video was filmed? I would like to know. Peter, thanks so much for the super chat. What was that seriously the whole video? That was it? That's all that's on there. And then the guy, I think, eventually walks away. You be speaking facts in all of your videos. I agree with you most of the time, except for the Elijah McClain video. Other than that, keep it up. I appreciate it. There's only one race, the human race, 100%. When will our people stop being ignorant? I have no idea. I think it's never. I think that it's a culture of people that's going downhill. If they stay in it, the people that want to get out of it, they're gonna be just fine. I'm black as the Obozo. Preach on, bruh, but don't expect the needed change anytime soon. Yeah, I know. I'm white. I don't see color. MAGA, not racist or homophobic, which I think homophobic is not even a real term. There's no such thing as somebody being homophobic. You either agree with it or you disagree with it. There's no phobia in it. That's my opinion. Just want to see my name on the screen. Love your show. Gary, thank you so much for the super chat. Let's see. It's not a race thing. It's an acting stupid thing. 100%. Dang, y'all keep super chat so much. I'm trying to keep up. Let's see. Limited government people. Thank you, Mud Zombie. Appreciate it. William Dotson. Thank you so much for the super chat. This happened down the street from me, and I know most of these people personally, and they showed up. It's about money and attention. I know personally that showed up. It's about money and attention. Those BLM posers really don't care. 100%. They get on the news. All that stuff, man. Let's see. Much love from St. Paul, Minneapolis. St. Paul, Minnesota. I said Minneapolis. I think that's right. I said Minneapolis. Let's see. I'm a retired combat veteran and live in the ghetto. The best neighborhood I have is a black American and I am white. It's not about race. It is about how you treat each other. 100%. There doesn't seem to be any policing anywhere because these protesters are trespassing in a gated community, right? 0 to 1 outrank E9. I guess you could say 01 outrank E9. So officer and I guess when you're a second lieutenant, you're a 01. It outranked E9. But I think for you to get to an E9, you have to put in more work than get to an officer. I think if you are on different structures, because you come in enlisted and you get to E9, you didn't put in more work if you come in as an officer and you're at 01. I think it's just a degree separates the two, and that's what I heard. All right, let's see. If following you is wrong, I don't want to be white. I got to get that around, guys. I got to put that on a shirt. If following you is wrong, I don't want to be right. Oh, my God. Ellery, I think that's how you say your name. Love your videos. Look forward to them every day. Thank you for your service. I appreciate it. Patriot Dre, my opinion, I'm a fan, but of course, saying you have to side with white people is wrong. You're black first. I'm conservative American, 6 years Marine Corps vet, but the sergeant was wrong, not racist, just wrong. Well, let's talk about that real quick. This super chat, Patriot Dre said, I'm a fan, but of course, saying you have to side with white people is wrong. You're black first. Dang, I really wanted to appreciate this super chat. What do you mean I'm black first? Let me see. I'm black first? No, I'm not. No, I'm not. I'm a Christian first. Then I'm a Tatum. Then I'm an American. And the rest of that don't matter. Think about this for a minute. Why am I black first? When black people show the most hate to me out of anybody. If I was just impartially looking at this and I wanted to talk about race, why would I even like black people when they the ones that give me the most problems? They the most haters. I ain't never had a white person say nothing racist against me. I have black people say stuff all the time. Threaten me and everything. So I don't understand. I'm black first. No, you're not. You're an American first. All of that color stuff is stupid. That's how I feel. Anyway, think it was Geraldo that would want to tase or demand a dominant. Let's see, on dominant side and the gun the other. That is nuts. Let's see. Think it was Geraldo that would want the taser on dominant side and the gun on the. I get it now. Because normally you have your gun on your gun side and you have the taser across your body. So if you go for the taser, you got to reach across your body to get the taser. Therefore, you don't confuse the taser with the gun. It's that simple. The mechanism to taking the taser out is different. The mechanism to take the taser out is different. It's not the same. Let's see. The problem isn't that Johnny can't read. The problem isn't even that Johnny can't think. The problem is Johnny doesn't know what thinking is. He confuses it with feelings. Thomas Sowell. Let's see. Find out the facts before you do something you can't take back. Makes sense. Tatum, could the officer plead she felt in danger? Man, let me tell you something. Let me tell you something about the officer. The officer in the I thought about this last night, and that's a great super chat because I thought about this last night. I said she could have shot him if she wanted to. She could have shot Dante. I think it's Dante Wright. She could have shot Dante Wright if she wanted to. She could have been justified in pulling her gun out and shooting him. Let me tell you why. He's wanted for a slew of crimes. If you run his name, you'll see he had charges for robbing people at gunpoint, gun violations, fleeing from police. He has a warrant for all of those things. He has a record for all of those things. Even if he's not convicted, he's been charged. You can see that on the MTC when you run somebody's name in, I'm assuming, most states. And then he's fighting police officers trying to get back in the car. She could have presumed that he was getting in the car to get a gun. His record is that he robbed somebody at gunpoint. He's in possession of a firearm illegally at some point. He's all on, I mean, if she didn't know his social media, you could just look at his record. And he's getting back in the car to do what? Why is he trying to get back in the car? To flee? To grab a gun? She could have been justified in pulling a gun out and shooting a guy. I think, to me, I think that would have been a better argument than you reach for the taser instead of the gun. But she did say taser, taser, taser. So if you have to lean to a side, you could say it sounded like she thought she had a taser in her hand. The man simply lost his military bearing. As an NCO, he made the Army look foolish in the end. Guess I'm racist with my biracial children. As a Jewish man, who support Trump does not make me a Nazi. People are dumb. Let's see. Hey, Brandon, love your content. Truth separates you and many like you from the liars in this age. In light of all the things that's going on, how close do you believe that we are to Christ's return? I mean, I think we close, but I don't know. We've been talking about Christ. They've been talking about Christ coming back ever since Apostle Paul was on earth. I think they thought Christ was going to come back in their lifetime. 2,000 years later, we're still talking about it. So I don't know, man. I really don't know. But I think we close, whatever close is. Let's see. Rick, thanks so much for the super chat. In my home, I'm 911. No time to chit chat. I freaking love that. Tatum, we got all these weirdos running for California governor. I know, man. Like, I don't know these guys, but you know, I think hope the best man win. Major, you definitely don't be dumb enough to vote for Major Williams. He ain't gonna. I think he's done at this point. This is how Nazis did it: divide, gun restrictions, a gun confiscation, a gun registration, gun confiscation. Let's see, reform the police, look at the media, and government agenda. Need huge attention. 100%, Donald. I agree with you. Before one of these, it is called A Black Man and Uncle Tom. Read the novel Uncle Tom's Cabin by Harriet Beecher or Becker. I don't know how to say the person's last name. Becker Stowe. I'm probably saying that name wrong. I don't know the author of that book, but I do know that Uncle Tom's Cabin, Uncle Tom was the good guy in Uncle Tom's Cabin. Politicians are stuck on stupid. All they do, Democrats, is divide this country and tax and spend. 100%. They all should be in prison, in my personal opinion. I love how the haters are giving you money to criticize you. Ain't that funny? Haters all on my page paying me to criticize me. All on my page giving me views and stuff, which is fine with me. Please make a video about BLM Breathe Act. It calls for banning of tasers, solitary confinement, gang watch lists, riot control equipment, etc. I may look into that. I know these people are dumber than three left shoes. I'm a 17-year-old in a very liberal area, so all I hear is this BS very often. Glad someone is telling the truth. Keep up the good work, man. Hey, I got to tell the truth, the whole truth, nothing but truth, so help me God. Leo, baby Tatum. Yeah, my baby down there screaming his brains out half of the time. Let's see. Devil's advocate. What if she was yelling at the other officer taser? What? What if she was yelling at the other officer taser? No. I see how a civilian person who's never been a cop probably think that. However, you are trained to yell taser, taser, taser before you deploy the taser. Like, it's not like a random thing that somebody say. It's like you are trained before you deploy a taser to point the taser and say, taser, taser, taser. Therefore, you will know, people around you will know that you're getting ready to tase somebody, and they move out of the way. So she was definitely saying taser, taser, taser 3 times like they train you to do. For the cute crying son in the background. Thank you. Let's see. Mud Zombie. I'm waking up Democrats with your video, bro. With your videos, bro. I appreciate it, man. Hopefully, if they want it, they'll wake up. As a biracial guy, I just want to say thanks. People like you have made me change my views and made me feel more comfortable being a conservative. Amen and amen. Thanks, Kevin. I appreciate that. That's my goal in life. Is to wake people up like I was woken up, awakened, or whatever you want to call it. Let's see. Miguel, thanks so much for joining the Tatum Squad. We got 3 people to join the Tatum Squad today. I appreciate y'all. Thanks for all you do, brother. I recently lost my older brother, and your videos have been getting me through. I knew we connected when you quoted Philippians 4:8. Keep going and growing, brother. I appreciate it, Lamont. And sorry for your loss, man. Sorry for your loss. But God can make all things right. The answer is on your shirt, my friend. Christ. Amen. Thank you for the super chat, Big Dan. Rick, thanks so much for the super chat. As a Latino who lives on the border in Texas, I can honestly say Biden has made it much worse when Trump finally calmed it down. Yeah, we know how that go. When will rioters realize that the KKK was a close arm of the Democratic Party in 1900s through the 1970s? The DNC never formally separated. 100%. What brand of scope do you have for your AR? I want to see what B. Tatum rolling with. It's the Holson At least one of them, it's the EOTech, and then I got a Holson on my Daniel Defense. But on my 308, I bought the EOTech optic. So the Holson optic, I have that on my Shadow Systems gun, that my 9mm. I have a Holson on my AR, and then I got the EOTech on the 308. And then I got another Holson on my other rifle. And I can't tell you what I got on the rest of them, but those are the ones I've been going with. Holson is like really inexpensive to me, and it's the job done. Like, I'm not, I don't plan on having to hit somebody from 100 yards, except for the 308. I got that ready. But for my 5.56, I'm pretty much, I can get it in that square in close quarters. I think we good to go. Let's see. We are far from end times. What happened in the world today is nothing compared to how bad it will be here on earth when Jesus returned. I agree to that. Staff Sergeant is senior enlisted non-commissioned officer. He probably seen quite a bit of combat and not going to let a victim threaten his family. Yeah, right. I know. V Plan, thanks so much for the super chat. The Anti-View, thanks so much for the super chat. Even if she is training him, I get it. Using AED, I yell shock. Just asking. Even if she is training him, I don't get that question. Let's see who else joined. Dan, thanks for joining the Tatum Squad. I appreciate it. Let's see, BT them. Do you think there's any hope for the country? It's a little bit of hope. I think our country is too far gone at this point. I think we're on the decline, and I don't think we're gonna be able to recover. Much love. Thanks for the breakdown. The people will recover, but the country maybe not. Share your videos when people start squawking about evil cops. Pray for you, bro. Pray for your boy. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. Let's see, Ginger. Thanks so much for the super chat. Thoughts on Adam Toledo? I don't even know about that case. I may pull that case up while we're watching this, and then I may make a formal video tomorrow, but I'm interested to read that. Obviously, we got it on the Tatum Report. Let me see. I have some British neighbors that just had their white daughter born in Africa apply for African-American college benefits. Rogers tried to counsel her claim because she's white but born in Africa. Ain't that funny? They call you African-American, and now one of these black people been in Africa. Rutgers University, let's see. Was right not considered extremely dangerous? No flashing red screens when they ran his name. Let's see. What less lethal do you carry or recommend? I don't carry less lethal. Are you talking about as a cop? As a cop or as a citizen? As a civilian, I don't carry less lethal. I only carry lethal. These are less lethal, but can be used lethally. If you get down and out, these will put you down. But I only carry my gun with me. I don't go. I ain't getting into nothing. Only time I'm getting into something if I have to take you down, if I had to kill you. So that's all I'm thinking about. When I was a cop, I had a baton. We had to carry so many less lethal weapons on our belt. I had a taser. I never used it a day in my career. I had pepper spray. I had a flex baton, not a flex baton, but an expandable baton, and that's about it. I never used a taser a day in my life. And I don't recommend people carrying less lethal when you out in public anyway. When you're a civilian, you only carry lethal. That means don't get involved unless you got to kill somebody. I keep seeing people saying you hate yourself because you criticize black culture. Are you not allowed to spit facts? People have, let's see, slave mentality. Katie, thanks so much for the super chat. You know how stupid people are? You hate yourself. How do I hate myself because I don't like you? Like, how do I don't like you? Why made me hate myself? I love myself. And I love all the people that I love. You know what I'm saying? And that's black and white people. Greetings from South Central LA. Shout out to South Central LA. Let's see. Michael, thanks so much for the super chat. Don't ever let these haters get to you about praying at the end of your streams. I always enjoy it, and it's brought me closer to God. I started reading the Bible in first time in my life. It's it's in no small part because of you. Thank you. I appreciate it, Michael. I'm going to keep praying at the end because I think it's really making an impact. The root cause of our societal problems is ignorance and lack of education. Take survey of who responds in chats and their grammar. Ignore the stupid. That's funny. That's pretty true, too. What's your opinion on Biden withdrawing troops from Afghanistan, specifically in September 11th? I don't know. That dude's a nut. I think they got some stuff up their sleeve. Did you have to deal with these fools as a law enforcement officer? Yeah, all the time. Most of the people we deal with were stupid fools. I don't hate you. I support you. Officer Tatum have through several platforms, but I guess I can't disagree with you because that makes you upset. I guess it's hate speech, huh? I didn't say you can't disagree with me. You're telling me I can't disagree with you. So you write a comment and you have a disagreement with me and I disagree with you, and now you mad that I disagree with you. People act like I make a statement and you disagree with me and I'm not supposed to say anything back. Like I can't make a statement, you disagree with me, and I can't disagree with you. So because if I disagree with you, that's me being upset. It's like, no, I disagree with you. You know, the stuff that you say don't make sense. Like if you say that I'm black first, that don't make sense. I'm not mad at you, you just don't make sense. To me, you're a racist. And I know you support me, but what you're saying is racist. That's like, I mean, see, it's funny that black people say that all the time, but white people can't say that. If a white man said, remember, you're white first, I would be like, what are you talking about? You're a racist, bro. If you're telling somebody they're white first, just remember you white first. What? That's racist. And then when black people do it, it's like, remember, you're black first. What are you talking about? That's racist. It sounds dumb if a white person said it, and it sounds dumb if a black person said it. And you can support me all you want. I appreciate it. But at some point, you got to be okay with me disagreeing with you as well. That's kind of funny to me that people get mad if I disagree with them disagreeing with me. Like, I'm not arguing just to argue. It's just the whole, anybody on this live stream that saw you write a super chat that says, remember you're black first. Nobody on this super chat, nobody in the comments or that follow me, that support me, think that that's okay. You're telling me to focus on my skin color first. I'm an American. I'm not even like, when I say I'm black, did that mean I speak for every black person? No, it doesn't. I'm not even like fully black. I'm mixed with all kind of stuff. I think I got like third generation white people in my family. Like, I'm shocked that you support me and you would say you black first. I just think, brother, that's racist. I would say the same thing to a white person that say something crazy like that. And it ain't nothing against you, man, but that's dumb. Let's see, for the cute crying baby, I think I already got those. I think I'm down here somewhere. Okay, I'm down a little further. Dang, y'all super chat so much I can't even keep up with them. Thank you for all you do, sir. I appreciate it. I agree. Yes, the officer was justified. A car is considered a deadly weapon, but the soldier isn't allowed to assault someone on a public sidewalk because he was being aggressor. Well, let me say this. Supposedly, there was some pushing that went on before the camera came on. The people standing there said that the kid was the aggressor. So if you're going to talk about the pushing that occurred before the camera went on, then you didn't see it. Not unless you seen it, and I didn't see it. So I can't say who was wrong or right if there was pushing and shoving that went on before the camera was on, because both of them admitted that he put his hands on the guy walking down the sidewalk, but the people over here said that the guy walking down the sidewalk was the aggressor, and so he pushed him in self-defense. And I don't know who was right because I didn't see the video. Now the video I'm watching, him running up on that dude's wife, like trying to talk in her face, and he pushed her, say, "Look, man, you talking to my wife. You ain't even on the sidewalk. You walking towards this man's wife off the sidewalk." And he shoved you and say, "Look, you talking to my wife." Okay, I don't see nothing wrong with that. I wouldn't have seen nothing wrong with it if the dude was black. Let's see. I agree. Yes, the officer. Okay, let's see. Thank you for explaining things from a different perspective. I appreciate it. What if Officer Potts is ambidextrous? Well, not ambidextrous. Being ambidextrous doesn't matter about the taser, because you only like. Let me give you an example. I wish I had a taser with me. Your gun is facing this way, right? Because you pull it out like this. The taser is also facing the same way your gun is. It's just put on the other side. You have a dominant hand that you use for your weapons. You place your gun like this so you can grab it like this. You rotate the taser around this way so you can grab it like this. You can't grab your taser with the left hand and gun with the right hand, because the taser is not positioned this way. You know what I'm saying? It's positioned this way. So if you were to grab it this hand, you have to turn your arm and grab it like this, pull it out and turn it this way. Your gun is straight out. Boom. Taser. Boom. That's how you should do it. Your taser, you got to reach all the way across your body. It has a different latch mechanism. You got to push a button, pull the taser out. It's plastic, it's light. You pull the taser out, you do this. When you got your gun, you do this. Taser. Pull it out this way. You should never make the mistake. I had my taser on me and I never used it. People are afraid to go hands-on now because they too soft. They don't go hands-on, so they want to tase them. Man, get in there and loosen them up a little bit, and you don't have to everybody worry about using the taser. Hey, Tatum, love watching your videos. They help keep me sane while at university. I definitely feel unwanted here on campus being a conservative. I know, man, it's so stupid. I wish I could go on campus and just yell at all these teachers and make them cry. Let's see. B-Trade, thanks so much for joining the Tatum Squad. I appreciate it. Will you please do a video on former President Obama IACP 2015 speech? Send it to me. Connect@theofficertatum.com. Send it to me. Connect@theofficertatum.com. D.O., thanks for the super chat. Debbie, thanks. Neil, I'm a fan. Hey, you don't read my super chats here. Another $10. Go back, read my other super chat. Bruh, you see how many super chats that came through here? I don't even know how I missed your super chat. It's 1,000 super chats in there. I feel like I read them all. Let's see, Neil. I'm going to try to find it out of all these super chats. I'm going to give it a second to try to read it. If I miss it, I miss it. Man, I read all of these super chats. I don't know. Not unless you super chatted me first and it didn't hit the screen. Yeah, man, I don't see no super chat. I read this. Let's see. No, maybe I didn't. Neil, it says, I'm retired SFC, and I talked to few soldiers, knew him, worked with him, said that they weren't surprised he did this because he treats soldiers of color the same way or worse. Okay. But he don't treat the white guys. I mean, he don't treat white guys the same. He's a drill sergeant, but he don't treat white guys the same. He let them go. Is that what you're saying? I need some people to reach out to me. I need people to reach out to me and confirm that he treat soldiers of color, but he treat the white ones fine though, right? Because I don't care if he treat black people bad, as long as he treat everybody bad. But you're saying that people are saying that he treat black officers, he treat black army or soldiers different than he treat white soldiers. Is that what you're saying to me, Neil? Is that people are telling you that he treat white soldiers different than black soldiers? And if that's the case, I would like to see complaints, because if he is a racist person and nobody complaining about it, you're complicit. Okay, I'll admit I'm trolling. Love your show, man. I appreciate it. Patriot Dre. You've been a blessing to us. I watch and I hear common sense. Oh, and I'm white. Man, y'all super chatting so much, man. Y'all can't keep up. Now, I'm not really complaining because it's a blessing, but my God, I'm trying to keep up. These haters are too hive-minded to stop clowning. I agree. We are in the grips of a tiptoe totalitarian takeover. I agree. You are human first. Romans 10:9, easiest way to save your soul tonight. Look it up. Let's see. 100%. Thank you for what you do. Tate. There is no such thing as racist. There is good and evil. That is it. Do you really think a white cop in 2021 in same city as the case going on want to kill someone because of the color of their skin? I mean, it could have happened. Yes. Is it likely? No, it's not. Let's see. Beat a Woker in a discussion over LT Nazario. They responded by slandering my business in a review and called me a racist. I really won that one. Proud Boys Cheerleader, thanks so much for the super chat. Let's see. Inherent Jesse. I think that's what it says. Listen to you has motivated me to use my voice through YouTube and other social media. What advice do you have for people like me getting started? Well, I say people that's getting started on YouTube and stuff, just be you. Be you. Do it like you want to do it. Say it like you say it. Don't try to emulate nobody else. You could take tips from other people, but don't try to emulate anybody else. Just be you. Say whatever you want to say. Say what's on your heart. Don't taper it. Don't be somebody different. Don't be like Brandon Tatum. Don't be like them. Say what's on your heart. Do you. That's the biggest advice. And be consistent. I make videos every day, like 1 or 2 videos a day for like a year. You got to be consistent. Put content out there. You do that, you'll be successful. These people worship their skins that fades instead of God and wonder why you're miserable. 100%. Do you feel that the civil rights movement is being sabotaged by the black community? Over 50 years to arrive where we are, what will Martin Luther King say? No, the civil rights movement is dead. Man, black people messed that up. The black folks in America today messed that all the way up. When everything is racist and your leaders are sagging their pants and stuff, they messed it all up. When is the book coming? Thank you for telling the truth. What's going on in our country tears me up. The book is coming out. We were trying to project it for November. So stay tuned. If you own the book list, go to beatingblackandblue.com, get on the list. I've already sent out my first chapter for people to read who are on that list. And you'll be the first one to be known. You're the first one to be notified when the book is launching, pre-order, all of that. You'll be the first to know if you sign up on the email list at beatingblackandblue.com. I showed up late, but here's my philosophy. We all come into the world kicking and screaming because we all know at some point life will suck. I agree. Let's see. Larry, thanks so much for joining the Tatum Squad. What are your thoughts on this movement being pushed by Dog, the bounty hunter, called Take the Lead Out? He's saying that the real bullets are not necessary as he has arrested thousands of felons without using lethal force. I mean, bro, I don't know what this person is saying, but like, you clearly ain't arresting nobody that want to kill you. Because how you going to take somebody out that got a gun and they shooting you? Okay, I didn't want to entertain that. I don't know if he said that, but if he tried to say something like that, that's stupid. I apprehended people without a gun. Well, maybe the people you apprehended don't have a gun. Because last time I checked, I don't know how you're going to stop a bullet from hitting your head if somebody want to shoot you. Look at all these dead police officers. All right, I'm done. Let's see. You seem confused by my earlier comment. Protesters need the facts before they do something they can't take back. I agree 100%. That makes more sense. They're going to go run up on somebody's house and be wrong as 2 left shoes. It makes me want to cry with how people think. We've been trying to stop this mentality for decades, and they're bringing it back. Just stop it. Skin color doesn't matter. I feel what you say in my soul 100%, and I appreciate it. Man, y'all are super chatting me to death. I don't even think I'm close to finishing. Let's see. It's correct to charge him for assault. You don't touch someone without them attacking you first. The white dude was wrong. Don't a dude for being on the sidewalk. Oh, my God. Take your $5 back. You wasted $5 with that super chat. At least if you're going to say the white dude was wrong, at least like have an articulable reason. You can't touch a dude because he's walking on the sidewalk. Who said this was about a sidewalk? The kid confronted somebody in the community, and the guy came out to confront him about him confronting somebody in the community and said, move along. Get out of here. Not you can't walk down the sidewalk. It's like, get out of here. You don't live in this community. You causing problems over here. I said you need to get out of here. Get out of my neighborhood if you don't live here. But somebody is mindless enough to give a $5 super chat to say he should be charged with assault. Okay, I don't disagree with that to a certain degree. I see how people can argue that. You don't touch someone without them attacking you first. That's not true. You don't touch anyone that doesn't present themselves as a threat, but they don't have to attack you before you can defend yourself. Now, okay, so I'm iffy on that one. But it says the white dude was wrong. Okay, that can be an opinion. But if you're talking about it's about walking on a sidewalk, you wasted $5, man. As an Iraq veteran tours, as a Iraq veteran tours, you never tell the enemy when you are going to attack or withdraw. Joe Biden is stuck on stupid. Man, all these people are stupid. Did you hear that the lieutenant supervisor officer stating he was proud of his behavior? ? This would not be the case when it was in the military. Scary, Brandon. Oh, I see what you're saying. That dummy at the traffic stop. Rosa, thanks so much for the super chat. I appreciate it. That's a Josh. Thanks so much for the super chat. I visited Sacramento for a couple of days for business, and I met a pretty woman at a bar, and she called me racist for mentioning riots in Minneapolis. Oh, these dumb people. Do you feel that trials should be televised? From this, people believe they are armchair attorneys. The justice system should not, I guess, be a spectacle sport. I think it needs to be broadcast, but at the same time, people do it entitled to their opinion, even as dumb as they are. It's too perfect of a timing and location of the shooting for BLM and Antifa to mobilize for their summer insurrection campaign. This is globalism. China had no idea Japan rebuilt the imperial fleet. Why do liberals get so mad when you point of these young black people? I guess when you point out these young black people past bad decisions when it clearly led to their inevitable death. Come on. No, I agree 1,000%. It's like, hey, somebody commits a crime. It's okay to look at patterns of behavior that led them to this point. Even police officers. If you get a police officer that do a bad shoot or they conduct police brutality on somebody, why nobody care that they look back at their police record and say, look, this guy had 45 complaints. I don't see there's nothing wrong with that. You're looking at past behaviors that will at least somewhat speak to the current condition. Just like somebody thugging their whole life and robbing people, and then they get into a police shooting, you're like, okay, that makes sense. Somebody that said a Harvard graduate who've never been in trouble a day in their life, they're not an aggressive person, and somebody get killed by the police, that is mysterious to me. Thank you. Did somebody delete their $5 super chat? Let's see, I hope you deleted it. I hope you deleted it, because that was a wasted super chat. Did this person delete it? No, he didn't, unfortunately. Let's see. How the blank did someone so pretty turn out like this? Our country is doomed. Yep. The prettier they are, but the prettier they are, the dumber they are. I just want y'all to know that. I'm from Minnesota. Let's see. Law states officers can't have tension-only holsters. So she need to have some type of thumb release. Look it up, please. So I get what you're saying. Like I thought I saw the gun on her partner, and they got the holster that you got to pull back the hand. You got to pull back the little cover on it, and you pull it out. When you put it back, you got to pull the cover back over it, which is the dumbest holster on planet Earth. My holster had a button on the inside. You put your hand down, you push the button, you pull the gun out like that. You don't have to go and manipulate the thing, pull the gun out, put it back in, and that gets you killed. You should be able to go. I used to go like this. I used to go, boom. That's how fast I draw my gun. I go, bow. I didn't have to go click it off and then put it back. That's dumb. But it's very difficult to grab a gun instead of a taser. I mean, can it happen? Yes, but like, you're talking like, I mean, I don't know how she did it. I don't know how she did it. I don't know how she did it. Like, I stand up for police when it's time to stand up for police officers, but I train officers. I was proficient in firearms. I was a field trainer. Like, I was on a SWAT team. I don't know how you accidentally pull a taser out accidentally pull a gun out instead of a taser. I just don't know what stress you under that you are that flustered as a 26-year police officer. Not unless this person been in a desk the whole time, but I mean, dang, like I would never reach across. When I'm going for my gun, I'm going for my gun. I'm going for my taser. There's no real rush to go to the taser. You can take your time, pull it out, aim it, because your life is not in danger if you're using less lethal. But if you're gonna shoot somebody, yeah, this is time. Time matters. Let's see. I'm going to make okay. Neil Gotti is a fake. He isn't a retired SFC. Neil is lying about knowing anyone who knows the NCO. Oh, okay. I figured it. I don't know if that's true. I don't know if you lying, but if I had to roll the dice, I'd figure that. I don't know if that makes sense. I'm just saying, dude, how you get away with being racist and openly racist in America today? Like, how do you get away with it? Like, you can't even have an opinion without them calling you racist. Imagine actually being racist. Okay. All right. We love you, Officer Tatum. Always speaking the truth. God bless you and your family. I appreciate it. Let's see. Yeah, I'm really thinking about, I know I should have said this when a whole bunch of people were on here, but I'm really thinking about raising money for that first class sergeant. I'm not even lying. Like, I almost feel like raising money for him because I feel like this is bull crap. That dude didn't do nothing wrong, and now he's going to go through the whole thing. But then a black man on a traffic stop resist orders, take police on the thing, don't even comply, doing all of this stuff, and he get a pat on the back and officers get fired. It's just, we live in a crazy world. Let's see. You think it would have made national news if he had the gun and killed her and got away, or if he killed another innocent bystander? So sad. Nah, it'll never make the news, man. If that dude, it didn't make the news that he robbed a lady at gunpoint. So when people focus on skin color, I have to ask, what does skin color have to do with a person's intellect, personality, character, or value of soul? There is only one race, human. Let's see. God bless you, Officer Tatum, from Calgary, Canada. Your videos give support to me to get through this together as Christians worldwide. I appreciate that, man. Let's see. Cole's World, thanks so much for joining the Tatum Squad. See, if you don't know what joining the Tatum Squad is that there's a special squad of people who get live videos, and we got a whole community for those people that we're going to launch soon. I think we're putting the final touches on it this week. Maybe next week we'll launch it. But it's a whole community of if you want to be a part of the community, meaning that you want to know when I'm going live, when you want to have a connection with discounts and merch, and you want to be a part of the social community, you want to be a part of Bible study, all these things that we're creating in the community, this is your opportunity for you to get plugged in. And you can do that by hitting the join button and supporting with $4.99 a month. Now, what does that do for the channel? I mean, that's how we build out the social platform. That money is used because I have a community manager, somebody that I pay to help me manage and direct the community. So your support is going to those causes, and the bigger the support base, the more things we can do. So anyway, if you're interested in that, just hit the join button. The video wasn't enough to determine if it was a hate crime. It definitely wasn't a hate crime. From face value, yeah, the sergeant was out of line, but we don't know what the previous incident were. Yeah, I mean, it's hard to say the sergeant's out of line if you don't know everything. But I just personally don't think he was out of line. I don't think none of what I saw. Like, it didn't make me feel no kind of way. Have you heard about the replacement theology? Some black people think that they are the real Jews. What do you think about it? I mean, yeah, listen, Jews aren't a race. You know what I'm saying? Like in the sense of biblical Jews, not necessarily a race, right? You can't say, well, I'm black, that means I'm a Jew. If I'm white, I'm not a Jew. I think that there may be a lineage. That lineage may have a certain skin pigmentation, but I think that that's more apparent than you saying, because I'm a black person, I identify as a black person, that somehow I'm an original Jew because I identify, not my bloodline. And maybe they think they have a bloodline associated. I mean, I don't know. Who cares, dude? Who cares? I don't like, it's just weird to me. Let's see. Do you listen to Jesse Lee Peterson? Yeah, I like Jesse Lee Peterson. Can I get a shout out for Andre and Lisa McRae in Charlotte, North Carolina? My wife put me up to it. We really are big fans. Keep up the great work. Don't try to back up now, bruh. Don't try to back up now, bruh. See, at least if you were trolling, at least you know B. Tatum gonna say what he feel no matter who you are. You can support me or not. If I think it's dumb, I'm gonna say I think it's a dumb comment. But I'm hoping that you trolling because I really want to like you. I really want you to be on the Tatum team, man. Let's see. 636 officers involved shooting in 2021. Only 60% criminals, 40% mental health. Gun control is not the problem. We need our kids we need to our kids. I guess you need to teach our kids how to be best themselves. 100%. Let's see. Patriot, thanks so much. Eric, thanks so much for joining the Tatum Squad. Debate the Amazing Lucas, Brandon, because the man done lost his mind and need to be back in his place. Let me say this about Amazing Lucas, man. I consider him to be a beta male, meaning it's somebody that's not very confident in themselves. They're not very strong. Therefore, they can't stand on an opinion, and they're going to sway where they feel more comfortable. Because standing up and being a strong man like me, it takes a lot of courage. Because you got to be okay with people hating you, everybody hating you. And I'm willing to take a stand even if people don't like me. And I feel like that people like Amazing Lucas and others, he's not the only one, they want to float where they feel more comfortable and where people may like them at. That's my personal opinion. They'll say what they think people will like them at because they don't want to get the backlash for talking about Ahmaud Arbery. They don't want to risk the backlash from talking about George Floyd. They don't want to risk that. And I personally think somebody like Amazing Lucas has just either he's showing his real colors or he didn't went crazy. Every police situation he's against. Every conservative situation he's against. Even Charles Barkley, he's against Charles Barkley. And it's like, I don't know if he's trolling. I don't know if he lost his mind. I don't know if he's just, I don't know, man. But you can tell, in my personal opinion, that he lost his way because my channel has grown by over 1 million more followers than he have. Over 1 million. He was like 200,000 subscribers in front of me. I'm 1 million subscribers in front of him right now. Why? Because I'm spitting facts and I'm not like trying to change up to meet the. Let me tell you what happened to him. Let me tell you what I think happened. I told you, these people are not strong men, so they come out and try to play it safe. So he thought that people were gonna all be on the side of Ahmaud Arbery just jogging with Ahmaud. And he didn't want the backlash, and he didn't want people criticizing him, saying he Uncle Tom Coon sellout. So he said, look, I'm gonna jump on this train of I'm running with Ahmaud so I can meet in the middle, because maybe people on the left may like me. And then once it backfired, he got bitter. Once people start coming out and ratioing all his videos, he got bitter. And now he hate everybody that's conservative for the most part, in my opinion. And he want to be a leftist now. He want to be a rebel. And he's found hope in the people that's saying, hey, man, I like you now. When I didn't like you at first, but now I like you. You keep it real. You balanced. No, you're not balanced. You just got soft. What are your thoughts on Trevor Noah calling out the police officer as a bad apple? Calling out all police officers as bad apples. That dude is stupid. Kim, thanks so much for the super chat. I can't see it. It's been restricted. Daniel, thanks so much for the super chat. Do you have any initial thoughts on the Adam Toledo? Let me look at this real quick. Let me see how many super. Man, y'all are super chatting me to death. I've been spending an hour just reading these. I appreciate them though. I gotta keep reading. Let me come back to the Adam Toledo. Maybe I'll do a video about it tomorrow, and then you'll see my opinion on it. Sent BLM Breathe Act call for removal of body cameras, tasers, pepper spray, etc. to your connect email. Hope you have a video and let people know. I'm gonna look it up. Thank you, brother, for sending it. How do you respond to the charge that mainstream black leaders cast black history as a detriment still, rather than a story of triumph and motivation? Somebody give him a round of applause. Where my likes at? Thank you. That was a great comment. These people are evil. They need victimhood to continue. They need black people and white people to be at odds for them to make a living. I think the most incredible triumphant story is black slaves who now generations later are some of the most dominant people in America, even through culture to a certain degree. It's a shame that we don't celebrate our victories through this time and we just make it about the past and evilness. And I hope that these people find Jesus or go to hell. Adam Toledo had a gun, almost shot the cop. What the F? Oh, man, not again. Not again. I can't handle this, man. I hope the kid was chewing bubble gum in a park and a cop came up and was like, break yourself, fool. Pow, 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 pow. I'm hoping that's what happened. That'll be an easy video. That cop deserved to go to hell. That'll be an easy video for me and I'll be done. Don't have to make no statements. But if the kid had a gun and tried to shoot, it's like, oh my God. Here we go again. And it's funny, y'all. Y'all see how this is trickling down? All of a sudden there's shooting. Let me tell y'all something. The same thing happened last year. And that's what blew my channel up, which hey, if these people want to keep resisting arrest and getting themselves killed and my channel blow up over it, then hey, so be it. So be it. That's they want to do that, and I'll tell the truth about it. Same thing happened last year around this time. Well, it was more June, July. Is that all of these police situations, Ahmaud Arbery, this cop was shooting, all these people, all these police situations happen back to back. And I'm the one telling the truth. I'm like the only one. And my channel go boom. Same thing is happening. You got situation. And then what's next? Next. It's gonna be a viral act. And B. Tatum is the only one of the few that's gonna get on here and tell the truth. And I hope that I get to 3 million subscribers. And then more people will know the truth. Anyway, if anyone needs blood, are they going to ask what race the donor is or die? Is that not racist? We all bleed red. By the way, I served during Vietnam era. I'm a female and I'm white. I love your show. I appreciate it, Navy vet. I appreciate it. German. Maybe it's German. Thanks so much for the super chat. Let's see, Christian. Asked Tim Pool to talk about Officer Jared the other day, and he didn't read my super chat. Why is his death being ignored by so many? I don't know if Officer Jared's death being ignored by so many. I just think it's such a gruesome video that people don't want to play it. Like, I played it, but I think people don't want to play it because it's such a gruesome video. I might make a video about it. I thought about making a video about it. I be want to share. I be want to donate to these people's families, man. But I got so much going on. It's hard for me to keep track of it. He was on the sidewalk. I didn't say that was why you don't touch a person without a threat. I'm white, by the way. I didn't never said you was black. Also, I was a fan. You look like a blank. Bye. I don't know why people get on here and say, I used to follow you, but I don't care. Let me see. I lost one person don't want to follow me no more. Let me see how many people is left. Bro, you don't. That's why I hate when people support you or they follow you and then they try to leverage you. See, I used to support you. Now, is that supposed to hurt my feelings? I don't agree with you. You did say in your comment that you can't do to him because he's walking on the sidewalk. You can't do that to him just walking on the sidewalk. Why are you bringing up the sidewalk if you didn't say that was the reason? You the one wrote the comment, brother or sister, whatever. You wrote the comment. And then you said you can't touch a person without a threat. Wait a minute. I just showed you. Let me go back again because I don't understand people sometimes. Let's go back again. Let's see, how can I go up here? I think I gotta scroll like this. Let's see. I gotta get off of that screen. I swear to God. Okay. Let's go back. And he said, you gotta be a threat. You gotta be a threat. Now, You can disagree, you can agree, whichever one you want to do. But let's see. Now let's go back through this because I need people to get some common sense going. Get some common sense going. You said you have to be a threat in order for you to put hands on somebody. Now, at the beginning of this video, I'm going to play it because I don't want nobody to think I'm saying, okay, at the beginning of this video, listen to what it said.
Go away right now.
Call the police.
Hey, they've already been called. They're just waiting.
Picking fights with who?
You know what? Maybe you should hang out a little longer. We'll
Let's
see
go.
how it goes. Then we won't have to get the report by ourselves.
What is it you're doing here?
Walking.
Then
walk
walk.
out.
Okay, and that's what I was doing. So she came out of the house and ran
Well, you've been here like 15 minutes now.
Let's go. Walk away.
Keep walking.
Walk away.
I already walked away.
Walk away right now. You need help?
You got this on camera.
I'm happy to help you.
You already hit me.
I didn't hit you. There's a difference between
Pretty
pushing
sure you were
you.
the aggressor, buddy.
You're aggressing on their neighborhood.
Someone
Okay, so I'll let to get there. He said, you pushed me for no reason. That guy said, he said, you were aggressive. The lady over here said, you were the aggressor. The earlier push is not on film. He could be lying or he could be lying. Or she could be lying. It's not on film, so I can't comment on who was right or wrong in the initial situation. How do you know he wasn't walking up the thing and he ran right into this guy and was like, man, get out of my way, and the guy pushed him? You don't know. Nobody knows. That is irrelevant at this point because we didn't see it. I don't know if he pushed him in malice. I don't know if he was wrong or right or whatever the situation is. I don't know if this dude was in some girl face and he walked up and defended the girl. How do you know you didn't see the video? Now, what I did see is him push him right here. And I'm not gonna put the audio on. I'll put the audio on, but I'm not gonna put it on now because I want you to watch it and for you to watch and see mannerisms. Play the film. So just watch him. This guy, look at what he's doing. He going here. He pushes him out the way and say, "Look, you talking to my wife. You walking up on my wife." Look at him. Now look. Look at how he's approaching it. He's not even on the sidewalk. He's trying to walk. He's about to walk off of the sidewalk to the grass. He walking up on this lady that's standing over here. He walking up on her like this. He ain't even trying to walk on the sidewalk. Her husband push him and say, "Bruh, you talking to my wife. Don't run up on my wife." Now, how is that? Now, you can argue whatever you want to argue, but that man felt like he was running up on his wife, and he pushed him out of the way. But, so where are you seeing that you can't just assault people? Well, if a man is arguing, this man hadn't put his hands on him. He started walking up on his wife, and I'm looking at the video. He started walking up on his wife, and he pushed him like, "Hey, man, that's my wife. Don't be running up and talking to my wife like that." Because he was walking off of the sidewalk. Let me zoom it in for y'all. He walking off of the sidewalk right in front of the dude's wife. You don't even need sound to see what he's doing. Look at him. Okay. To me, it looks like this guy is going up and being aggressive towards his wife according to this perception. He can push him out the way to step in front of his wife and say, "Look, man, you running up on my wife like that, you better watch out." The incident that happened before this, I don't have a video of it. If you have video of it, share it with me. I don't have video of it. I don't know if he's wrong or he's wrong because I can't see it. But I do see him walking up over here, walking off of the sidewalk, walking like he's walking off of the sidewalk, like he's finna get in this lady's face. Just watch it. I mean, watch it one more time just for the people in the back smoking crack. Okay. There you go. So I thought I proved my point. And you can go ahead and unfollow me if that's what you want. Thank you. Thank you. I'm cool with people disagreeing with me. But dang, have a defense. Have a defense, bruh. And now I'm messing with you. I done lost all my super chats. I only got these ones that's still up here on this side. Or are they on the other page? No, they only on this page. Let me try to see if I can open them on another platform. Let me see if I can do this. Messing with this person and got me in. Now I'm off of the page with my super chats on it. And I apologize if I missed you. I'll try to get some of y'all at the end because I can see your super chats. But let's see if I go to the super chat. Content. Live. Let's go up in here. Oh, man. I ain't even set the live up right. Nah, the super chats are gone. They gone. So the last one I read was the last one I could see. Messing with this dude. Complaining about unfollowing me. Let's see. I think I see some $20 one said. Officer Tatum, can you talk about the murder of Texas DPS Officer Chad Walker? I got to look up Chad Walker. I'm not really familiar with that case, but I can look it up. Saw you on Tim Pool. Keep up the good work. Listen to Clarence Thomas' story. His story is a true perseverance. His grandpa raised him right. Love that. Love that. Love that. Love that. All right, man. All right, Michelle, thanks so much for the super chat. May, thanks so much for joining the Tatum Squad. Lindsay, thanks so much for joining the super chat. Let's see, B. Tatum, I've come across another video at Cop Watch on YouTube with the second lieutenant habit of traffic issues. Some videos, same tag placement. Please review, please. Send it to me on connect@theofficertatum.com. Connect@theofficertatum.com. Send it to me. Okay, my wife is a sergeant with sheriff office, 18 years. Her brother is lieutenant of 20 years. Both at work and listen and subscribe to you. Amen. Y'all keep up the good work. Keep fighting a good fight. Screw these people that talk about police are bad, and screw these chiefs and stuff that are out here kissing butt. Still listening and love you. You see, objective views. Still listen, love your objective views. Okay, thank you so much. Alyssa, thanks so much for super chat. Thank you for all you do. We need people. We need more people like you who are passionate about the truth. Live stream with Steven Crowder soon. I hope so, man. I like Steven Crowder. I may reach out. I may have my people reach out to hit people. You know what I'm saying? I like Steven Crowder, man. I mean, I don't know him personally, but I like his show. His show go hard, though. All right, I think that's it. I mean, I read so many super chats. My brain is about ready to pop. Did I miss some here? Nah. Aggressive towards his wife. You've lost the plot. Man, some dude running up on my wife like that, I give him a shove too. Let's see, B. Tatum, you pay attention to this guy who probably is on his grandmother's meds. Can't fix stupid, bro. I know, right? Just because, bro, Patriot Dre. But thank you, bro. Thank you, man. I forgive you, man. KLC, thank you. Man, y'all keep super chatting me. I'm gonna have to go get some water in a minute. I appreciate the support, man. We are going to I really want to donate to that dude's family. As soon as I find it, I'm gonna come on live, and if y'all are interested, I want to donate to that dude's family. Cause it ain't right what they doing to this guy. Just because he's standing up in his community, now it's about race. They wouldn't have done nothing to this dude if he wasn't white. That's just crazy to me. If y'all think we are doomed, then you don't understand the greatness of the Constitution and our founders. We were built for times like this. I love the super chat, but I disagree. And nobody gonna stand up and do nothing until it's too late. In the end, we need to figure out how to break divisive lines. The general population really isn't extreme to one side or the other. How do we bridge the perspective gap and show we're all in this together? I'm active duty, 11 years. I'm bringing up a new generation. Amen. Thank you, AB. Appreciate your service. BK, thank you so much for the super chat. Philip, thanks so much for the super chat. I'll get to Philip in a minute. I don't know what to say, man. I'm gonna be honest. Like, most people go along to get along, but I think things begin to transpire with all of this rhetoric. Like, people that have been friends for 40 years are like, I ain't gonna be your friend, you're a racist today. So it's kind of hard to unite, man. All I say is just keep doing you. You know, the people that's in your life, the people that you love, the people that you meet for the first time, treat them with respect and love and kindness. And I think that we will overcome this. You feel me? Like, we will overcome this. Treat people with love and respect. Anybody you meet, you treat them with love and respect. Treat people at the gas station right. Treat people, do that right, no matter where you at. And then love the people that are consistently in your life. And I think that in the end, if most people are not actually divisive in the first place, I think we'll be winning at the end of all this. BK, thank you for the super chat. Philip, B. Tatum, how do we continue to back the blue after this? White guy does nothing wrong, gets arrested, and then his house and family are attacked, and no one is charged. Same thing with Mikowski. Let me say this. Let me say the Mikowskis. Let me say this. This has nothing to do with police. I mean, specifically. You know, when people say, how do we trust the cops after this? This is not the cops. This is a chief. This is command staff. These are people at the top that are saying, you need to arrest these people. You need to do this. It's political. Don't get mad at the like beat cops. They just doing the job. Can you articulate that dude broke the law? Maybe. Will he win in court? Yes. I'm sure he will win in court. But can they charge him with this initially? Yes. You know, with the limited video, and I don't know what the witness statements were. Maybe witnesses will say that he started the fight or whatever. I don't know what witnesses will say. I think he could beat the case because I think that this is not, it's all trumped up because it's race. They'll never prosecute, they'll never arrest people on this stuff. Oh, it's only because of race. But I don't think we should not trust the police officers because you got to think, that's the police officer in South Carolina, the police officer in Mikowski's. That ain't the police officer in Phoenix. That ain't the police officer in New Mexico. You know, like most police departments ain't stupid like this. They may end up, but they're not stupid like this. Just wanted to let you know I appreciate you. God bless you. Shout out to my daughter from, let's see. Shout out to my daughter for me, please. Kira McKenzie King. Is it Kyra? Is it Kira or Kyra? I want to say Kira. Kira McKenzie King. If I'm saying your name wrong, I apologize. Charge it to my head, not my heart. I really mean well, but I went to a public school, and they didn't really teach me that good. Let's see. I think it's Kira. Let's see. Vicky, thanks so much for the super chat. I love the way you break everything down with facts. I have learned a lot listening to you. Keep it going, and God bless you, and keep you safe. God bless you. Thank you, Vicky. I appreciate it. Let's see. Cole's World. The movie The Purge was allowed to be made on purpose. I see it leading up to it. It planted seeds. Minneapolis is an example of it. No laws. I agree. Jack, thanks so much for joining the Tatum Squad. We got 14 people joining the Tatum Squad already. Dang, y'all here doing y'all thing, man. Lindsay, thanks so much for a super chat. I really appreciate you. Let's see, McLaren. Thank you so much for the super chat. Hey Tatum, love your channel. Keep up the great work. My friend. Also love seeing you on Candace. Yeah, man, that's cool, man. Candace show go hard, man. I got to start doing some stuff with Daily Wire, man. They go hard. What do you mean it's not the cops? They just doing their job. They can't be the answer anymore. If you want us to back them, then they have to back us and do the right thing. This is what I'm saying. Like, what does those cops have to do with the Phoenix PD police department? That's what I'm saying. Like, let's not get ahead of ourselves here. You don't like the actions of these particular police officers in this community. I agree with you. You don't like the police officers in New York that's mandating masks. I agree with you. But to say we can't trust them, like we can't trust policing, I ain't never had a problem with Phoenix PD, never had a problem with Mesa PD, never had a problem with Scottsdale PD, never had a problem with Paradise Valley PD, never had a problem with Gilbert PD, never had a problem with Goodyear PD. I never had a problem with any police department in the Phoenix Valley, ever. Never really had a problem with Tucson PD. I don't have any problem with police departments in the Phoenix Valley, in Arizona. I don't have a problem with any Arizona police officers. Highway Patrol ain't out here mandating masks. Phoenix PD, Paradise PD, Scottsdale PD ain't out here harassing people over masks. At least I ain't never been harassed by a police officer over a mask. So why would I be mad at all these 5,000 or 6,000 police officers in the Phoenix Valley because of something that somebody did in Minneapolis or South Carolina? I think that that's not a smart way to go about this. You know what I'm saying? If one police officer mess up, we can't trust him no more. Dude, and when I say they just doing their job, he may have, listen, when you're going to arrest somebody, you arrest somebody based on probable cause, right? There may have been probable cause to arrest him. there may have been probable cause to arrest him, right? You get enough witnesses to say he started, he instigated, he pushed the guy didn't do nothing, they got it on tape. If the police officers get enough to say, okay, you committed assault, you can't do that based on a witness statement. That's fine. When you go to the court of law, they have to be able to prove that beyond a reasonable doubt. They have to be able to prove that. And I don't think they can prove that by what I saw. Maybe he did it. What I saw and what it looked like the culture was or what was going on, it doesn't look like no assault. They only did it because it was race related. However, I wasn't there. However, I can't make a prejudgment on the arrest because I don't know the evidence. I don't think he should have been arrested, but I wasn't there. And that doesn't mean all these cops are bad. You know, that's all I'm saying. So I wouldn't jump to that conclusion, man. And then when COVID, like right now, Arizona, I went to the store, I didn't have no mask on. Half of the people in the store didn't even wear a mask. You don't wear a mask out here in Arizona. It's over. Cops are not doing anything. Anyway, I'm not going to get too mad. Let's see. Raw, thank you for the super chat. Brady, thanks so much for the super chat. I demand justice for Ashley Babbitt. 100%, man. Ashley Babbitt, I think she was unjustifiably shot by Capitol Police or Secret Service, whichever one shot him. Robert, thanks so much for joining the Tatum Squad. Y'all hit that join button on the Tatum Squad. I don't even push it that hard, but if you want to be a part of the community, you want to be a part of something bigger, greater, I want y'all to be a part of it, because if they kick me off here, because everybody that's a part of Tatum Squad is going to be transferred over to our community. And therefore, you can either join here or you can join through the community, and I'll show y'all how to do it. But if you join here, you already said we'll transfer you over. If you want to join when we get the community up and going, and then we'll have tiers, but it's going to be off of this platform. We'll have it off of this platform, just in case they try to cancel your boy. Let's see, Kiera. See, I can't even say that right. I think it's Kiera. I think it's Kira. Let's see. From the Lion King. Let's see. Simba's daughter. Okay. Let me look this up. Where my wife at? I need my wife to translate. All right. I think I figured it out. Am I right? Am I wrong? Okay. I don't even remember his daughter from the Lion King. Anyway, Nico, thanks so much for the super chat. Thanks for joining the Tatum Squad. I appreciate it. If you need proof of the racial bias in the country, look at Tony Tempa and compare his story to George Floyd. 100%. I need to do a video about Tony Tempa. Please interview this impressive young man. I almost just did an interview on Fox. Great. Let me tell y'all something. Let me not say nothing. Somebody said interview Monster. First of all, Monster is not. Let me not say nothing. I don't believe in Monster. I know him. I don't believe in him. I think he's a wankster. I don't like Maj. Maj don't like me. I don't really fool with these people. These people get on TV and they say all this stuff, and behind the scenes they fake. These people are fake. They get on TV and I'm doing guns in the black community, and then on the live stream you smoking weed and riding around claiming you got a gun. You illegally smoking weed, carrying a gun. Somebody sent me a video of this fool the other day. He riding around no seatbelt on us. Like, bro, you ain't. These dudes are fake, man. These dudes are fake. They this is what they do. These dudes are fake. They really don't like white people like that. They are ignorant to policing in America. They're anti-police, but they get on the news and say what you want to hear because that's their opportunity. These people are fake. These people are fake as a mother, man. Maj is a fake dude. And I tell him to his face when I see him, he a fake dude. And he ain't going to do nothing about it. I said it right here on my live stream. He don't do nothing about it. I said to his face, he's a fake dude. Anyway, I get sick of these fake people making videos. And dude, you fake. You fake. I'll tell you to your face if you need me to. And we can put it on Instagram. You aren't going to do nothing. Let's see. Ernest, thanks so much for the super chat. Sin, thanks so much for the super chat. Brady, thanks so much for the super chat. These past 2 years have made me really comfortable with the idea of anarcho-capitalism. I need to figure out what that is. Lindsay, thanks so much for another super chat. Thank you for your videos, Tater Squad. I appreciate it. All right, man. Y'all super chatting me to death. Let's see. Alyssa, thank you so much. Mike, thank you so much for joining the Tatum Squad. I appreciate it. Did the cop mistake Daniel Shaver for a black man with a criminal record because he wasn't black nor a criminal and is dead because cops are racist? Question mark. I think Daniel Shaver was the guy in Phoenix. Like people keep talking about. Let me Google this real quick. I think the Daniel Shaver was the guy that got shot in Mesa or something like that. But let me see if that's the right guy. Yeah. Oh yeah. That guy. Like, I know people think that was like an unjustified shooting. To me, it looked bad, but it was justified. And people are often confused. There were some people that did some stuff wrong in that video, but the shooting was justified. And Daniel Shaver was the drunk dude in the hallway. But it's like people get confused, the guy giving commands versus the guy who shot him. Like, everybody think the guy giving commands is the guy who shot him. That wasn't the case. And the guy reached back like this, and bro, I would have shot him too. I would have shot him. You're not a functioning cop if you wouldn't have shot this guy. I'm gonna put a screen up here. You can't be like a cop with awareness if you wouldn't have shot this guy. And I hate to say it, a lot of people may disagree with me, but like, I'm gonna show you what this guy did. They say he was whimpering and whatever on the ground, which he was. He was incredibly drunk. Why is the video not playing? Okay, let me go to YouTube and find it. Let's see, YouTube. Okay, I'm gonna show y'all this. And, you know, this dude was drunk. They asked him to do all these crazy commands, which I disagree with, right? I think the commands were weird, and they were uncalled for. So the sergeant was an idiot for giving these crazy commands. However, the guy that shot him wasn't in the wrong. This guy has presented himself as a threat. They didn't check him. They don't know if he has weapons. He's crawling on the floor like this because the sergeant over here then gave him some crazy commands. However, he gave the same crazy commands to the girl that's over here sitting down safe. This guy is drunk, and so he don't follow the commands. And this guy right here on gun is against the wall. There's a team in the middle and a team on that wall. He's against the wall. He's not giving commands. He's only responsible to react to what this guy does. He's on this side of his body, not this one. He can't see what's on this side. The guy's crawling. And look, he reached back like this. You got to think to yourself, if you this guy on a gun, and you're like, okay, this drunk dude is he's going to sloppily crawl over here, and it's going to be done. And then you see him. He get close. He stop and do this. Bro, if you don't shoot him, why would you shoot anybody? This dude is, why would he go like this? He is pretty much reaching for a gun. I mean, he's crawling. No need for him to stop crawling. Now we find out he said he was pulling up his pants, but this officer can't see what he's doing. He's crawling. He get close to him and he do that. What is this guy who's against the wall? He can't see across his body. What does he think he's doing? You think he's pulling out money out his pocket? Bruh, they told you don't move. Don't reach for nothing. Just crawl over here like your girlfriend did. And then you crawl and do this. You got shot. It was unfortunate, but that's justified, my man. It's unfortunate, though, but it's justified. That cop had every right to shoot that dude. I would have shot him too. And, you know, knowing what I know now, I wouldn't have shot. You know what I'm saying? Knowing that he would just put up his pants, of course you wouldn't. You know, hindsight is 20/20, but, you know, if right there on the spot, the dude go like this, bro, you got to react to it. And he shouldn't have been drunk and acting a fool. And he was reportedly pointing a fake gun or pointing a gun out a window, which is the reason why the cops had to get them out at gunpoint. Because in Phoenix, lo and behold, you guys probably don't know, we had a guy that was shooting people on the freeway with an AR-15. He was sniping people across the freeway. And so people don't know where he was shooting people from. We didn't know he was shooting people on the freeway. They didn't know if he was shooting people in the hotel. And what do you know? This guy is pointing a replica gun out of a window that looks like a real gun. People are calling saying the guy's there. He's pointing the gun at people out the window. And they show up and they do all that, and everything was good. His girlfriend made it through it, and then he crawled and did this, and that cost him his life. It was unfortunate, but that's what happens. Defund the police will give the gangs more power, and more black lives will be lost because of the violence and drugs. It's sad that people don't see that. Teresa, I think it's sad that people don't see that too, and I don't care. If they want to live like this and they want to defund the police, let it happen. Lindsay, thanks so much for another super chat. I wish I could make you VIP or something. I'm an Army veteran that joined 10-3-01 2 weeks after 9/11. This world today scares me more. I agree. RD, thanks so much for the super chat. Let's see. Marlon, I'm an E5 Army veteran, and all NCOs are the same no matter color. He had all right to go hands on when God went after his wife. We need to help him. Y'all got me. Soon as I can see, I don't want to raise money and then I can't contact the family. So as soon as I get in contact with his family, I'm gonna do something for him. And I'm gonna do something for a whole bunch of people, man. Last year we gave away over $200,000 to police officers last year. We gave away, and this was one person, to a young girl who got killed in the inner city. We gave her family like $200 and some $1,000. So we gave over almost $500,000 away last year. And I want to do way more this year. I'm already 4 months in, and we haven't been able to get it right. But I want us to crowdfund for these people. This guy really stuck with me, man. It really stuck with me because I feel like they doing that guy like that because he's a white man. Let's see. Carmen, thanks so much for the super chat. Nick, thank you. Joe, thank you. Brandon, I'm a truck driver and travel all over the USA. I haven't worn a mask since day one. Only people that push the mask are the heavily populated cities. True. And just so you know, Joe, if you go onto my website, I don't even tell people this. If you go to my website and you're a truck driver, you get a discount on my website. If you're a truck driver, you get a discount on my website. If you're a veteran, you get a discount on my website. If you're active duty, you get a discount on my website, on my store. If you're a family of an active duty member, you get a discount on my store. If you're a police officer, first responder, that means firefighter, nurse, doctor. If you're a teacher, I think I did something for students and 55 and older. So if you're 55 and older, you get a discount. All these people get discounts. So if you're a truck driver and you're riding around and you want to shop on B. Tatum store, I got you. All you got to do is go to the top tab, click on it, go to truck driver, click on it, and you got to prove it, right? There's credentials that you have to establish, and then you'll get the discount. Let's see. Hey, Tatum, here's the video of a 13-year-old boy that got shot in Chicago. Okay, let me look at this real quick. Let's see. Muhammad Anwar says, say his name. Muhammad Anwar. Let's see. Officer, please check my 6. America Floats got banned on YouTube but thrive on Odyssey. Keep America afloat as you do. Thank you, sir. Let off with the warnings. Too kind. That's funny. Kim, thanks so much for joining the Tatum Squad. Thank y'all for joining the Tatum Squad. We got 20 people that joined the Tatum Squad today. I need to start making y'all aware of that in the first place. It seemed to me that 20 people wanted to join. If I never said that, they would never known that it was there. Somebody said, watch, why do we give discounts to truck drivers? I don't know if that's a troll or what. Do you know how the world is run, my man? Do you know how the country is run? By truck drivers. The most dangerous job you can do is be driving on the road every day and driving in these trucks all night long, to and fro, just to get you produce and get you merchandise and all this other stuff that most people ain't willing to leave their family to be driving like that. The truck drivers make the world go round. I don't know. Maybe it was a troll. Let's see. Thank you for the super chat, Josh. BLM pick and choose what the protest's about, but these dope dealers around still free, 100%. Lindsay, thank you for another super chat. Somebody give her. She got to get a bad boy. Okay, let me stop for they ban me. Thank you, Lindsay, for another super chat. I appreciate it. You're the voice of all of us that do not have one. Praying for you, and I plan on giving you a big hug in heaven. God bless you, Brandon. Thank you for being a voice of reason. Lindsay, if you see me at any of these, give me a hug in real life. I would love to give you a hug. Okay? So I don't know what state you live in, but if I'm in your state, I'm at an event, you contact me first. I will make sure you get in there. Nobody give you no problems. If there's a VIP, I'm going to get you in the VIP so you can give me a hug. All right, Lindsay? Hit me up on connect@theofficertatum.com, and then I'll make sure I try to stay in contact. I really want to bless you. You really touched my heart tonight. I really appreciate the support. I really do. Let's see. Jess, thanks so much for the super chat. Mr. Tatum, thank you for giving us a platform via commenting to express our opinions without getting censored. Thank you. Hey, I appreciate it. Terrell, thanks so much for the super chat. I'm from the hood, and I used to be BLM until I saw you and Candace giving undeniable facts. I was very ignorant in the policing profession. Let's see. Thank you for your service. USA for the win. People need to admit when they're wrong. 100%. Somebody give somebody. Somebody. All right, let me for they ban me. My son loved that dance. He's so embarrassed now. My 10-year-old is so embarrassed. You know, they get older and then they get all embarrassed. My son used to love. We used to have this song we used to listen to. He should be like, and I'll be like, "Go boy, I see you, you're dipping." And now I play the song and he all in the car nervous. I don't do that dance. I'm like, we used to love that dance, man. You ain't too cool now. Let's see. You, ABL, Jesse Lee Peterson, and Jericho on a group stream. Amazing. I tried to get a group tonight, man, but everybody was busy. Shout out to Glendale AZPD. Never been in trouble. But my tags about to expire. Gonna get them soon. No ticket, please. Laugh out loud. I know, man. Man, everybody done been through it, man. Had expired tags and all kind of stuff, man. But anyway, thanks for the heads up about Black Guns Matter. He was talking a good game on Fox. People will start donating to his cause. Yeah, man, that's the grift, man. If you listen to this dude, if you listen to Monster Ray, and go look at it, go follow him on social media. Just look at the last thing he said about me. Look at the last thing he said about black conservatives like myself. Look at how he talked about black conservatives. Look at how he talked. And then with all that crap he talking about people looking for fame and stuff, he go on Fox News to promote his business. That's what these people do. They be on their own chat talking real crazy and reckless about white people. They talk reckless about white people. And then they get on the Fox News and be like, yeah, I was really, all I do is in the inner city, I go out and do really real stuff for people. Man, that dude don't even use his real name. I mean, at this point, I use my real name. Like, I have Officer Tatum, but on my thing it says Brandon Tatum. Some of my platforms say Brandon Tatum. The only reason I ever used Officer Tatum because I couldn't change my Twitter handle. So I had to say Officer Tatum on all my platforms. But my book, when I go on Fox, when I go on the news, when I go on podcast, I don't have a moniker. I'm not walking around covering my name up. And I know why. All you do is, if any point, ask him what his real name is, and then Google his real name, and you will see why he don't present his real name. I don't know, man. I don't like people like that. These people are so fraudulent to me. You know, they just, and because you put them on, you give them opportunities, and then they stab you in the back. They your friend. They buddy. You know, Maj, when I invite him to the White House, I get him in the White House. He cool. And he, you know, Candace put him on, let him come on her show when she was with Prager. Candace let him speak at the Blexit event. And then now he talking trash about Candace. Now he talking trash about us. When you put him on, and then he talk trash about you. I don't respect that dude. Now, if you want to follow him, that's on you, man. But I don't respect that dude. Him and these other dudes are some wanksters, man. They the fakest dudes I ever met. Every time I see them, people pop up and say, "Oh man, I be like, look, man, these dudes. Now, I could be totally wrong. I never seen that dude march with a gun before. I never seen him in a picture with a gun. I never seen him holding a gun. I never seen him owning a gun. No ownership of a gun. I could go and show you about 3 or 4 of my guns right now. I never seen him own a gun. This dude have no real tactical experience. He wasn't a police officer. He wasn't in the military. He don't have no tactical experience. But he was hanging around some dudes that know about guns, so he go around talking like he know what's going on. The dude was in a live stream, and I called him out in the live stream, riding around saying he's armed, which we don't see his gun. He says he's armed, and he's smoking weed. In Philadelphia, or wherever he was at, and there's none of those states around there that weed is legal. Marijuana is illegal. And when you're in possession of an illegal drug while carrying a firearm, that's an aggravated felony. Okay. But his whole thing is Black Guns Matter. I'm teaching people about gun safety. Don't even have a seatbelt on. Somebody sent me a video and said, look, he's talking about you. I said, let me see what this dude's saying. Let me see what this brother's saying. He riding around in this car without a seatbelt on. You like, bro, you ain't even a law-abiding citizen. You ain't even smart. You wear your seatbelt. You get in a crash, you get ejected, and you fall out the window, and you 20 miles down the street. Not exactly, but you'll be laying down the street. I didn't pick so many people off the pavement because they didn't wear a seatbelt. I just don't think people like that have integrity, in my personal opinion. And if you listen to the dude's philosophy, he think there should be no laws. There should be no all drugs should be legal. What are you talking about? Methamphetamine should be legal. What are you even talking about? It's just. Somebody said Monterey had a picture of himself as Pharaoh. Tell you all you need to know. I mean, I'm just saying, man, if y'all like that dude, you can go follow him. I don't care. You follow who you like, man. But I'm just saying my personal opinion that I'm burnt out of these fake people, man. I'm just burnt out of them. I'm burnt out. Like I didn't want to go to CPAC. I didn't want to go. I'm tired of being around these fake people, man. That's why me and my wife, we just beat ourselves, man. There's a few people that's our friends, but all these other people are just fake. They just chucking and they fake. They do this for clout and money. I just keep it real and I become popular. I just keep it real. That's all I do from the day one. I just say what I feel like. Good, bad, and different. I'm not on here to make you happy. I'm on here to just tell the truth. And there's a lot of people that enjoy me telling the truth. But these other people be swindling. They be thinking of strategic ways to position themselves so they can make money and stuff. It's like, and I'll just give you an example. Mars wanted to debate me. He said he got my phone number, by the way. He didn't call me. He had some other whack dude call me and say, Mars want to debate you. I said, okay, let's set up a debate on the YouTube channel. We'll do the split screen. I have 1-point-something million subscribers. We'll do a split screen and have a debate. Let's do it. No. Mars didn't want to do that. He said, let's pick a venue and put up $50,000 for the winner. We both put up $50,000 and the winner get $100,000. And then we charge money for people to get in and watch the debate. Why? Why? During COVID. Why? There's nowhere that's open right now. I'm gonna fly out to a place, and you ain't that popular, so you ain't finna pack the building out. I'm gonna fly out somewhere, put up $50,000 to debate you, and you ain't got no nothing. You ain't even popular. Like if I went somewhere, either you invite all your friends or nobody's gonna show up. And you want to put $50,000 up and debate me. We can debate right on the live stream where there's 10, 20,000 people watching at one time. Why would we spend money and make people buy a way into watching a debate? See, these people trying to make money, it's called a hustle. You can come on here and 20,000, 100,000, 200,000 people can watch the debate. Some of my live streams have gotten like 800,000 views. Like 800,000 people can watch this debate. No. But you want to swindle people out of money and make them come pay to go in some warehouse to watch me and you debate and put up $50,000, bruh. Let me tell you something. If you got a nonprofit organization, you don't need to be throwing their money around, talking about putting up $50,000 on people's donations. You know, as far as I know, Monterey don't have a day job. He's Black Guns Matter Foundation. which is they raise money on GoFundMe. And if that's what you're doing for a living, you got 50,000 to put up of people donated money to debate somebody. Like that's just. I don't mean to be talking about people, but man, people just y'all need to kind of like go verify these people before you support them. And I'm not digging on the person that did the super chat because you didn't know, but just go watch the live streams. Just go look over all the content. Look at the dude's content. Watch all of his content, and then you make your own decision. So B Tatum, if you want to watch a new Ken, I recommend TFI Global. I enjoy their videos. Also, you're going to do a separate video of your ride along story. I actually got a video of my ride along story. I may just cut the video that I made and put it out there. Carmen, thanks so much. Heather, thanks so much. Justice for Muhammad on the war. Anybody talking about it? Is that the guy who died in that, when the girls killed him in that thing? I don't know. About to start my shift in a click. Thank you for all you and the Candace do. Great show on Tim Pool and the other day. Stay safe, y'all. Appreciate it. William, thanks for the super check. Cole's World, you're the VIP 100%. You're a beast on facts. You're a beast of facts. I appreciate greatly. Wish I could work for you. That's awesome. Hey, we got some writers positions open. I think we're still hiring. We just hired like 4 people, so we're still in the process of hiring. If you're interested in writing, if we have other jobs that come up, I'm gonna post them on my website. I know if I donate to Brandon, I know you won't buy $1 million house with my donations. Well, first of all, you can't. How you got to donate a lot to me for me to buy $1 million house with your donations. That's good. You gonna have to donate a lot to me. However, the only times I've received over the course of a long time, people that have donated to me over time are clearly not enough for me to, because I don't ask for donations, so people aren't voluntarily just donating to me. But people have donated to Tatum Report and stuff. We've given $500,000 away. We've raised over $300,000 we've given away. In 2020. Like, so I don't. Maybe I will come up with a donation platform or something like that, and like GoFundMe or something. But I don't, man. Listen, I feel like blessing other people is the best way to do it. When y'all donate to me and stuff like this, this kind of help build the channel and help me buy stuff and cameras and stuff that I need, whatever the case may be. But like, I rather help other people. I remember when I gave, I think we had a check. Initially, the check said 160. I think we counted it wrong. So it was like $130,000 we donated to an officer. And I remember thinking to myself, like, $130,000. I would love to have $130,000 in my bank account. But not 1 cent we kept at all. Every dime of that $130,000+, I think it was $31,000, we gave to that officer. Not 1 ounce we kept. That and a part of me was like, dang, I wish I'd have raised $130,000 for myself. But then the other part of me, the godly part, said, look, man, you're blessing somebody else, and God will bless you for blessing other people. And God has blessed me tremendously. Anyway, let's see. I know what one is talking about, that Black Lives Matter people buying them $1 million properties. That's sickening to me. The Army vet had another run with police. Here's the link. I want to see this. I want to see this. Where is the link at? Cuzzo. Let's see. I need to get up off this thing. Oh, I'm gonna make a video about this. Let's see what happened. Let me go to put it up. See. Okay. I'm finna blast this dude. Y'all watch with me. Let's see what's up right here.
You have your license, and is there any registration for the vehicle?
Yes. The vehicle. Excuse me. So I got the vehicle up in New York.
Okay.
The temporary thing is in the window.
Okay.
But I've spoken to other officers here in Virginia. They said that DMV is backed out. That's why I haven't received the.
Sound good to me.
Right.
But it's in the window if you want to take a look at it, just to let you know.
Okay.
But
All right.
I
Well,
gotta.
yeah, I need to get your license and the temporary registration. The reason why I'm stopping you, back there, you were running 54, and I got you on radar,
Okay.
and it's a 35 zone.
Okay. So far, I'm gonna make a video about this. Y'all just getting a sneak peek. So far, he sounded like he articulated himself very well. What's going on with the car? The officer say, "Well, I really got you for speeding. You were speeding in a 55. Got you on radar, which either can be proven or the cop is lying. One of the two. And let's see how he responded to that. He said, "I need your license and registration. I get that your tag's out, but I got you for speeding. I need your stuff."
Okay. That honestly is probably a mistake. I'm just trying to get to meter, but I'm not intentionally trying to speed. I'm
Right.
just listening to something.
Right.
But I gotta reach to get my.
Okay.
license.
Go ahead, and I'm gonna go back. You said it's up in the window.
Yes.
Sound good to me.
G. Okay.
My registration. Is there any way that I could get a?
You don't have to worry about it.
So, is there any way I could get a warning, because I really gotta get.
I'd like to, but not at 19 miles over the speed limit, and there's fog out here, so I understand, but I don't give breaks at 19 miles over the speed limit, because you're one off from reckless driving by speed.
Okay, so I'm gonna make a video about this tomorrow. I'm gonna save it. I'm gonna save the suspense. I need to watch the rest of this, but y'all gonna have to watch this tomorrow. I'm gonna make a whole breakdown of this because it seems like it's finna not go right. I get it. You don't want a ticket, but man, you can't go 19 over the speed limit. You can't speed. I cannot confirm or deny if I speed every time I drive. But if I get pulled over, I know the consequences. If I get pulled over and I'm speeding, I just say, "You're right. I'm going over the speed limit. Whatever you need me to do, officer, I'm sorry. Here's my license registration." You know, I shouldn't be speeding. I see the speed limit on my car. On my truck, I got the little thing that show the speed limit and show how fast you going. And I see that thing is not always congruent. But I know better. I don't want to. Sometimes the speed limit is too slow for me. But if they put me over, hey, why am I arguing with you? I knew I was speeding when I was driving down the street. Let me look a little bit more of this.
Honest mistake. I
Dumping
haven't had
boogers and everything.
a ticket in forever. It's honest mistake. Can I?
Right. I understand, but
Please get a warning.
not at 19 miles over the speed limit. I don't give warnings on that. You're gonna have to come talk to the judge and see if he can help you out with it.
Okay.
I just need to get your license.
Okay.
All right, now, the address that's on your license, is that correct?
Yeah. That's fine. Exactly. Yeah. It's been updated. Already though. I
Okay.
renewed it already. No, this is the old address.
Right.
The address that's on my license.
Because it's not going to happen like that, okay? So just sit tight, and I'll be right back.
Oh man, and switch the screen.
With Fundrise,
You ain't
the
get no
same kind
commercial
of
on
real
my
estate
page. All right, I'll get to that in a minute. I think I got everybody's super chat. Let me go back and see. I love y'all, man, but I think this is like 400 super chats. Oh my God. All right, y'all. If y'all still hanging in there, I'm gonna read all these super chats and I'm out. Y'all got a lot, and I gotta eat. My baby's down there. Let me see. Thank you. Okay. Should have been more clear. America's Flow is a channel, an Odyssey and band. Let's see, on Odyssey and band on YouTube. Okay, appreciate it. Let's see. I just joined. Did you hear about Adam Toledo? Yep, I'm gonna do a video about that. Tomorrow I'm gonna look into that. My building is off a major truck route by an airport. These people are hardcore and deserve a discount. 100%. The kids should have just left. I load it. that I guess I love it that we are in 2020 and it's all about black and white issues. 100%. Just saying no to BLM. Do you know anything about the criminal justice program at Arizona State? I was thinking about doing my major online through there. Thank you. I don't know nothing about the program there. Love you, bro, BT. I'm shocked that you are unaware of Mr. Anwar. Let me look this up, man. I probably know. I just don't remember the guy's name. Anwar. Muhammad. Yeah, I do know. I didn't remember his name, but I do know exactly who this is. Yes, the guy them 2 little girls and killed, and he ain't got no justice. Dude, seriously, why? How about everything you got was bought to you by someone like me? Let's see. Dude, seriously? Question mark. Why? Question mark. How about everything you got was brought to you by somebody like me? Hey, I'm confused. Are you? I'm not sure. Maybe this comment is to the other person that said why. Truck driver discounts. For the channel, thank you, Sweet Tea. Officer Chad Walker, N of Watch, Limestone County, left wife and 4 children. Chad Walker, let me see who Chad Walker is. I know Chad. I swear these commercials are about to make me lose my mind. Man, he looked familiar. You know who killed him? A black man. But they ain't gonna never hear nobody gonna hear them about that. R.I.P. Chad Walker, man. You cracked me up. Thank you for representing the truth. I appreciate it. I'm currently finishing school and about to go to the academy soon. And not gonna lie, you keep me motivated to keep going with the considering how messed up the world is. Keep going. It's a calling on your life. Keep going. Keep pursuing it. You opened up my eyes over the past year, and for that, I say thank you, sir. I appreciate it. I'm a young black American, and I think being black because I'm a young black American, and I like being black because of some of our wonderful history, but I think others like it for the victim mentality. That's it. That's it. I agree. I think being black is beautiful to a certain degree. You know, I think there's a lot of heritage there. It's something to be proud of, your ancestors, but my God, y'all pin on your ancestors' graves. God bless you, Dream Team, B. Tatum. Thank you for all you do. I appreciate it. Let's see. Hi again. Hearing you talk about donating for Christmas. I don't want gifts. This year, I want to give toys and food to low-income areas. Give like Jesus. Yeah, that's awesome, man. Me and the wife went to the store. We filled up 2 grocery carts full of presents and brought them to our church this year. It felt really good. We said we were like, before I would have to pick 1 or 2 presents. Now I throw our 2 baskets full, and we bless the family with that. Us donating to officers and stuff all year round, like it feel good to be able to bless other people, and that's not including people I mentor, people I support personally, and it's a blessing to be able to support people and help them. Why didn't Black Lives Matter ride for the woman that Dante robbed at gunpoint? Chauvin looks like he might walk. I think so. Love your work. You should try to go on with Joe Rogan. He has a huge audience. I really want to go with Joe Rogan, but I guess I got to be cool enough to go on the show. If y'all can spam him and tell him, hey, have B. Tatum on, maybe he will. Brandon, God created man to live on paradise earth for eternity. Why do so many of you believe that we die and go to heaven? Yeah, I don't know. It sounds like the Bible says that. That's the only reason why I think so. Said it best. Why is there racism when we all taste the same? And wait for acronym Watts. Let's see. These cops are cowards who support a system with people who don't want them and governments that will throw them under the bus and appease the mob. Also, you should set up Streamlabs so YouTube gets no money. I have Streamlab, but I'm not sure. Like, I'm doing this through Streamlab. I don't know. I got to talk to some people about that. I'm not sure what you're talking about. I'm doing this through Streamlab. I put your videos on my TikTok. Everyone loves you. They're all commenting about you 100% positive. Hey, that's great. Dang. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 people joined the Tatum squad just now. Just want to clarify my comment in regards to Daniel Shaver. Was that cop don't target blacks? Same thing happened to whites, red, purple, 100%. Nico, I love you, man. Love you. I appreciate that, and I agree with you. You the reason I'm a conservative, bro. I'm from the hood, and you inspire me to be a policeman. That's great, dude. Like people always criticize me and they say, "Oh man, you gotta talk like this, you gotta act like this, man. Your messaging is wrong." It's like, bro, I'm just saying what I feel, and then people that feel that they gonna wake up. And when I hear people say I'm from the hood and I changed, that just tell you that you ain't gotta baby nobody, you ain't gotta kiss nobody butt and try to swindle them into thinking some way. Nah, man, just keep it real. Real recognize real. A quick funny question, Tatum. If you put Steven Crowder and Ben Shapiro together, have them read a paragraph, who do you think will finish faster? Ben Shapiro, hands down. Talk about Adam Toledo. I want to see your thoughts. I'll make a video tomorrow about it. Hey, B, Tatum, did you see how many people ended up showing up to Jonathan Pentland's house and full doxing him? Yeah, I saw it. It was crazy. They won't show up to a dead black man, but they'll show up to a white man. Where do I click to join the squad? I've been trying to figure it out. Well, there's a button next to subscribe that says join. You're supposed to click that. If you don't see that, you may have an iPhone. For some reason, the iPhone don't show. So if you go onto a computer and you see that join, hit the join button, and I think that's the way you can do it. Or there's a link in the description section that you can click on, and maybe that link will take you there. It's in the description section. You're the reason I'm a conservative. Thank you so much. I think I read that. I just want to clarify. Okay, perfect. Dang, y'all keep super chatting. Let's see. Rodney, thanks so much for the super chat. Kevin, thanks so much for the super chat. DB, thanks so much for the super chat. The lieutenant didn't put his tags where they were supposed to be visibly. A no-brainer. 100% because he wearing a uniform that he can just do whatever he want to do and get away with it. You know how embarrassing it would be if you were a police officer driving and you get pulled over in your uniform? Why is the military any different? Like, bro, you know how embarrassing it is for you to be in full BDU and you speeding? Like, you're not upholding the code. Like, the military is supposed to be better than that, and you are making them look bad. So how about you just do your stuff right and you don't get pulled over and embarrassed? James, thanks so much for the super chat. John, thank you so much for joining the Tatum squad. We got 28 people join. Y'all just pulling the trigger. You hit that join button if you want to be a part of the Tatum squad, and I appreciate you if you do. I really do appreciate it. Let's see. You're appreciated here in Minnesota. Officer Tatum, all my brothers and sisters in arms dig your message. God bless you. I need to fly out there one day. Didn't she have her weapon pulled when she was further back? I'm wondering if she failed to swap from weapon to taser when caught up in the moment. Nah, they even make it worse. If you got your gun out and somehow you don't remember putting your gun back and reaching over here, I think what she did, she got flustered. Her brain was like panic, and her reflex was gun instead of taser. Because when you see a threat, you go threat. And she saw a threat and she was taser. She was in the middle of like, it's a threat, but I want to use less lethal because he's black. That's what I think. Let's see. Congratulations on newborn. If I recall correctly, I disagree with your religion let's see. I disagree with your religion when it is used for politics. Beauty of ability to agree and disagree. Yeah, I mean, it's fine. There's no such thing as politics outside of my religion. For me, I'm a Christian, so my politics is rooted in Christianity. It's not rooted in what man thinks. It's like, okay, the reason I feel this way about abortion is because the Bible says so. The reason I feel this way about marriage is because the Bible says so. And I think the Bible is leading us in the right direction. So anyway, I can keep talking. B. Tatum, you got to try and come out to Jersey. Hella sheep here in the Democrat state. We need you. That's funny. I would love to come out. Thank y'all for joining the Tatum Squad. We got a couple people, Samuel, L. Mac. Thank you for joining the Tatum Squad. We got 30 people that joined the Tatum Squad tonight, which is pretty cool. I need to start telling y'all about this because I guess I don't promote it so people don't know it's there. Do you think that Trump has the strongest base and most followers than ever before? Actually, a good thing for him to run up a score in 2024. I don't know if he's going to run in 2024. But anyway, man, I love you guys. I'm going to say a quick prayer. I got to get off here. I got to drink some water. I've been on here for 2 hours and 25 minutes. I'm normally on here for just an hour. Somebody said it's $4.99 a month. It's not free? ? Well, listen, let me say this real quick, and I'm not saying anything. I put out 3 videos a day, 2 or 3 videos a day for 2 years now, just about. Almost 2 years. All of my live streams are 100% free. So if I want to do exclusive content, I want to do exclusive content for people who want to have exclusive content. You know, I feel like this is a better way to do it than to have all of my content behind a paywall. I don't think that's right. So I don't have my content behind a paywall. You can watch all of my commentary for free, but some of the other things that I do, people who are part of the family, the unit, who want to be a part, can get stuff that everybody can't get. It's just the way it is. And the way that you can support me giving you stuff that everybody can't get is by helping out with the $4.99, which is, you know, I'm not trying to say $4.99 could be a lot of money to some people, but like, you talking about in a whole month, that's like a cup of coffee or energy drink. So that's like one energy drink in 30 days. And, you know, unless you're extremely impoverished, and I appreciate the sacrifice. One of the officers who justifiably shoot criminals and then guilty due to pressure from the mob can get mistrial, convicted by media. Let's see. Watch, please. Police stop on December the 2nd in Ohio. Opinion, please. Okay. Thank you. I love you guys, man. Thank you all for the super chats, man. Y'all, I don't even know how many super chats this is. This had to be in 100 super chats. Maybe 50. It's been a lot. Thank y'all in the comment section who didn't super chat. I wish I could see all of your comments. Thank you all for joining the Tatum Squad. Just remember, you can hit that join button to join the Tatum Squad, the Tatum family. I almost need to call it Tatum family. However, we're going to have on the Tatum family, you have a live stream that I do specifically for people on the Tatum Squad. We have a community that we're getting ready to open up. It's a social media platform just for people on the Tatum Squad. We'll be doing a little bit of Bible study on there. We'll be doing a little bit of a lot of stuff. And we'll be able to connect as a community. And so, therefore, when I'm in your city, obviously there'll be perks. If you're part of the Tatum Squad, you're part of the Tatum team. Not the team, but the squad. There'll be perks. When I'm in your city, VIP, like, I want to just do something special for people who want more, who want to be loyal, who want to be more, who want to support in a greater way. Okay, I love you guys. Thank you for the 3-4 more people that joined the Tatum Squad. I appreciate it. All you got to do is hit that join button. You can stay. We got people that stay for 9 months already. They're 9-monthers. And you can just do it a month or whatever tickle, you know, I would say tickle your fancy, but I don't know if that's an appropriate term. But whatever you want to do, man, whatever support you give is I'm thankful for it. I don't care if it's 2 people. I'm thankful. I just really appreciate it. All right, I love you guys. I'm going to say a quick prayer, and then I'm going to get up out of here. Lord, thank you for waking us up for another morning, another day, not a morning, but another day, a new opportunity to serve you, to love you, to try to do the best that we can do, to make you happy, to make you proud. And I know that we're infallible people, but I know that you judge our hearts. And I think that we can condition our heart to love you in a greater way and condition our heart to love one another, although we critique one another. So, God, I pray that you forgive us for anything that we've done, any trespasses, any spurts of anger. I know that, you know, we all struggle with different things. And, God, I pray that you forgive us as we forgive other people. And God, I pray that you bless everybody who's joined the Tatum Squad, everybody who support the channel, either financially or viewership or likes and subscribes or whatever. I really pray, God, that you bless them for making the sacrifice, being bold, and being supportive of the message and the calling that I believe you called me to do. And I pray for the President of the United States, President Trump. I pray for him, pray for his family. I also pray for Joe Biden, and I pray, God, that you protect him, that you help him with his mind and with his understanding. And I pray, God, that you help Biden come to Christ and be a person that is doing what's right for the kingdom. And if you could save me, I know you can do it to Biden and these other people as well. And yeah, God, I pray for those who are sick, those who are in need. God, I pray you fulfill their needs. And I pray, God, that you help me help as many people as I can. And I love you. I appreciate you, God. I know we all love you. And I'm speaking on behalf of everybody that's watching. We love you, God. We appreciate you. In Jesus' name, amen. All right, thank you guys, man. I love you guys. Thank y'all for joining the Tatum Squad. I appreciate you.